Raidnade said, "Hi there, Grin in chat. I just woke up like an hour ago. Low."
Jesus, it's 5. You woke up at 4? Jeez, maybe it's different time differential there, but oh, gee Louise.
Gnawing Fetus said, "Grin. Semi-random question. Your thoughts on going to TennoCon?"
Going to dude, that's a question that needs to be more broad. Do I have any intention to go to any con ever in my whole life? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. I think I just need to get to a point in my life where I get stuff managed. Like, you need a sufficient income. You need a specific type of, like, deep-seated interest. You need to have, like, another priority besides those in your life that you can give attention to. Maybe. So for me in my head, it's not been something I've, like, allowed myself to consider. Although, I don't know, out of all the cons, I'm not sure. Warframe ones, I'd have to be... Warframe, that would be a cool place to meet a bunch of people. I don't know. I feel like a Warframe wouldn't be my first choice, though, to go to, like, a convention. I feel like I'd go to, like... I think E3's dead, which is sad, because that's, like, the only one that I would have been like, yes, send it. E3, all that. But I can't think of what the other one would be. I think there's EDC or whatever it's called. EDC, I can't fucking say it, but you know what the point is. It's like a tech conference, which the reason why I want that is because I like VR, and that's a big VR like epicenter is those things.
Gnawing Fetus said, "TennoCon in Canada and GT.
Oh, TennoCon is it's a Canada event? That's the thing I haven't even considered. I always assume that you would, like, if you're going to go to a convention, you might have to travel to the States or something. Or to wherever it is. Let's get this damn parasite off my neck. I keep seeing it. And I'm like, ugh. Remove cyst. Get out of me. Kat says, Kat, are you serious about what you just messaged me? Is that a thing? Kat messaged me just now saying that apparently Google Prime, whatever it's called, the like the monthly thing, no ads for Google, is turning into $1 for it. Dude. Unless that's like a special deal that they sometimes have, like for your first 6 months you can get $1, but like I'm paying $12 a month for that shit. I'm both happy that I'm not having to spend $12 a month anymore, but also, yeah, what do you call it? I also am pissed I have to spend $12 every month for YouTube Premium. That's what's called, YouTube Premium. But yeah, man, I like YouTube Premium just because I get a YouTube Music, and I also just can. I don't even have to. I know ad block is good. To me, I was like, you know what? Also the
Catman
cheesy variable here.
11,234 said you entirely misunderstood me.
Oh,
YouTube Premium is getting more expensive by $1.
Oh, I thought it was turning into $1. So it's going to $12 to $13. I think for me, what is your breaking point?
What's up?
Never mind.
Grin will be lurking, currently streaming Shout if you
Let's
need
go!
me.
Have a good stream, Lone. Just get after it, buddy. Appreciate you here popping in, though. I was going to say, what do you call it, Kat? I misunderstood you. What would be your breaking point? Where you'd be like, nah, fuck it. I'm going to go and buy, buy some sort of like illegal ad blocker, like even though you don't even need to do that. Just hypothetically. You just say, this is too much. I think for me, I want to say like the max, I feel like it'd have to be $16. If it got to $16, I'd be like, you know what? Eat a bag of dicks. This is no longer worth it at all. Honestly, $13 is just at that point where it's like, fine. I hate it. You're disgusting. Probably $20. $20 seems like a lot. The reason the reason why I feel like it's a problem is I'm spending like $28 for YouTube or Google Gemini, and then I'm spending $12 on or $30 on this other shit. So I'm like, fuck you, dude. How about you back off? So it's quite a bit of money for me, but alas, I do use them all the time. So it's like if there's ever an expense that you can kind of justify, it's the thing that you're using all the time, but still. I was gonna say, the only thing that I feel like, besides like leveling up our weapons and just becoming slightly more proficient or doing story, either or, but then you guys told me that there's this thing, but I feel like I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. You guys said this is like, yeah, it was 130 all the way up to 150. I don't know if I'll be able to endure. I don't know, but let's play some Caliban. Wisp was fun, but I feel like Wisp I need to level up more. Ba-da-ba-da-ba, Wisp.
Catman 11,234 said Devil's Bargain. If chat is quiet, you must tell me about painting.
Okay. What does the Devil's Bargain mean? Is this like a punishment metric, or like there's an opening? Dude, oh man, I don't even want to necessarily say too much.
You probably will get ass handed to ya until you LVL up mods and or know how to do the mission types.
Got it. All right, let's leave it then. We'll just, what's a couple more months of losing progress in a weekly event? Fuck it. But I was gonna say about the painting thing, man. I had this whole thing where like, I don't know, guys. It's so, I don't even know if I want to say complicated so much as it's just exhaustive. All I can say is that I think I have got it. Confidence. I know. It's not even like that crazy. It's just that I don't like when I'm not understanding why I'm not getting the output that I'm putting in.
Brainmate said, I'll be on soon-ish. I'm gonna do some chores.
Gotcha. I wonder why the TTS decides to like take a millennia just to get through some sentences. It's not like the guys are like doing commas a lot or something.
Gnawing Fetus said, nah, if we farm good and you spend some endo on boosters, we'll be there in maybe 2 weeks tops.
Yeah, but that's if. Now we probably will stay with this game for quite a long time, but we'll at least once, like twice a week, something like that. But I do feel bad for people who are like not 100% into Warframe. To like, we should probably throw something else in the swing of things. But Warframe for now. But yeah, man, the painting thing, it's like fun, and I just, dude, there's so many things where like, I don't know if you guys feel like this, but like, I feel like there's a lot of things that are like the preamble for you to be able to have fun, which is shitty. So like, for instance, Warframe. I feel like it's pretty not fun until you have like a frame you like and weapons that are powerful, and at least like you're able to compete. Then you're like, now that I finally have that, now I'm just eating. Back in the day, it was like getting Necros, whatever the fucking farm frame. And then you were eating good. Great frame, and also great for farming, all that stuff. With the painting thing, it's similar to where, like, I need to get certain things in alignment to where I'm like, okay, at least I understand what's happening, and then I can just fucking get as many reps as possible, which is great. But then there's this other bullshit, same thing with 3D printing, where, like, my printer, because I got fucking new filament, dude, what a nightmare. Got new filament, and now it's just like, what if I just get sick all the time and cough up blood? And you're like, what the fuck's happening? In fact, could one of you guys remind me in like 40 minutes-ish to go and check on my 3D printer, making sure I don't bust up my second nozzle because this stupid fucking filament is beating the shit out of me? Hopefully. That'd be great. Anyways, but yeah, other than that, I think on the chopping block today, we have to progress with our weapon getting or leveling, and forming, possibly, maybe. Although I thought you guys said that there was something we could do tomorrow. Yesterday, I blacked out this whole day. I don't even know what happened today, but I feel like I did a lot and achieved nothing, which is the worst kind of day. Anyways, also, I hate when I click off the tab like that. It shouldn't be that easy. Let's see. If my farm is good, 2 weeks tops, yeah. Also, Kat says, I'll try, my friend. Try what? What you try him? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. What are we doing? Let's see. do we have our weekly event things done? We checked off that one. I don't know what this is. Operator and Drifter Dex suit. Is it cool? How are you liking the Warring of the Frames? Warframe, I'm enjoying the shit out of it, man. I just feel like I can't exist if that... You guys caught me in a bad time, okay? Just let me get ahead of this and say, like, today, in hindsight, looking back on it, it's kind of dawning on me that I'm just like... So, you're getting the most cynical version of me today, unfortunately. I apologize. But yes, thoroughly, if I would think about myself yesterday, love this game, so good. There's a part of me right now which is like, dude, I can't... I feel like I don't have time to enjoy anything. Like, anything. And when I am enjoying something, I'm just thinking about the fires that I need to put out in order to kind of be okay. Like, I need to overcome this, like, hurdle. I need to understand how to get this in the right thing so it just works. So I don't need to fucking worry about it anymore and constantly be like, oh god, it's gonna break. And shit like that. So it's just kind of hard in that sense, where, like, I feel like until I get those things settled, I'm kind of like in this state. Stress relaxing. I don't know what that feels like. It's more stress than it is the relaxing. It's almost like a not stress. I guess stress relax does make sense. I'm trying to relax, but I am stressed. But I'm not sure if I'd say it's stressed. Maybe it's stress. It doesn't feel like stress. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what stress feels like. But for me, it just feels like a priority thing. Like, I'm not like, I'm in despair. It's just like, I don't have time for anything besides these things, basically. And it's not like I'm, like, agonizing over it. It's just more of those things where, like, even while I'm doing this, I'm thinking about trying to manage that, you know? And yeah. And the good news is, like, I'm making ground. Like, I don't want to be, like, in a gloom. It's just one of those things where you're like, man, after a long day, you're tired a little bit, and you're also like, what do I do? Let's see. I think we did everything like that. Okay, so I think the only thing that I need to do is either a story or level up my gear. Also, Nong has joined the squad. I don't know if Nong has something that we should do. Oh shit, wait a minute. I forgot. There's Nong's weapon of all weapons. Bang. The Dara Cleave. The sword whip blade cleaver thing. Dude, a fucking rope dart on a goddamn cleaver? What a nightmare. That sounds honestly not very good, but we'll see. Equip.
Gnawing Fetus said, oh yeah, Doorclave.
Doorclave. Is that what it's called? Doorclave. I don't know why my brain's like, we're not saying that. We'll not do that. Auto. Pressure point. Yeah, melee weapons are the only weapons I kind of have enough bullshit to maybe be good. Possibly. But what about this is so good? Reach, melee, combo duration, heat. Oh, we also do have a whip thing for it, like a stance. Do you have blood rush? Blood. Yes. Critical combo modifier. Do I replace that one with this? Well, I have no points in general. Should I potato this thing? Thoughts? Also, Kat, what's happening with you? I fucking suck at socializing, man. I do. It happens all the fucking time where I just shit the bed so badly when, like, I have to go back and, like, review some of the books that, like, help me communicate at a better level. And just, and I feel like I'm getting to that point where, like, I've started to just atrophy all of, like, you should ask people what got going on.
He'll post and disc my bill for it.
Yes, potato it. Okay, we'll potato it. Bang. We have one less potato. Blood rush. Bang. It's not leveled. Oh, shit. Where's my... upgrades. Should we put other stuff in there? Like critical chance? Possibly, maybe? What about this one? Melee damage. Why don't we just use that? Oh, weird. There's a difference between melee base damage or melee damage plus sentinel. What? I don't know what the hell that is. Also, Nong sent us his build. Let's see. If this doesn't cut a hole through God, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Where is it? Warframe. Let's see. Narrow-minded, blinding... There's blinding rage for melee? Or is blinding rage for everything? Let's see. Narrow-minded. Do I have narrow-minded? Let's see. Nope. Sure don't. Unless I typed it in wrong. No, I didn't. NA, yeah.
Non-fetus said, wait. Wrong screenshot.
Wrong
LOL.
screenshot. This is in the Warframe tab. Oh, is that you? Like, you uploaded the wrong screenshot? Or am I on the wrong screenshot? Whose fault is it? Cat says, you're fine. You got a lot of folks. Yeah, but it's no fucking excuses. No fucking excuses, Cat. Again, I can't describe how much I need my mom and people like Cat in my life who are like, God, dude, hey, you did enough. And then I want to throw up, but I need that voice in my head because my voice is so far on the other side of the spectrum of like, oh, you little fucking rat. Fucking little whining bitch. Okay. Anyway. Anyways. But even still, when I read it or I hear it, I'm like, that's nice. But when I read it and then I say it, it's almost like me saying it. And then my whatever the thing is in myself has to come up and just throat punch me and be like, the fuck you say? And I'm like, I'm sorry. Anyways. All right, what's happening? We have Blood Rush. I think we have Blood Rush because I thought someone gave it to us. Blood. Nope, I do not have Blood Rush. Blood Rush, no have. But we might have Steel Sacrifice. We do Pressure Point. Which I don't know if it's Steel Sacrifice. We do have Pressure Point. A Berserk Fury. First of all, awesome sound. Nope. What? I don't even know that's a thing.
Gnawing Fetus said, ooh, have blood in already, LOL.
Oh. And we have Berserk Fury. Pow! Very nice. Northwind. Organ Slash? We do have Organ Slash as well. We might be able to make this. Meg. This was an A? It was. And what was it? It was some sort of magnetic rush. I don't think I have that. I do think I have Northwind. I do have magnetic rush. Magnetic Rush, Berserk Fury, Northwind. What do I have that should leave? Duration? So Northwind. Okay, we've got Northwind. I don't know if you have Reach. Gladiator or something. Gladiator
Gnawing
Rush.
Fetus said kill Reach.
Kill Reach. Reach is killed. Is that everything? Besides, you have Sacrificial Steel and shit. I have these two. Which I feel like I should use one of them, but I don't think I can. I think you can only get pressure. There's Primed Pressure Point, and then there's Sacrificial Pressure, which is 60% stuff, as well as Sentinel damage. I don't believe... Yeah, but we can do Steel, Sacrificial Steel. Do you have that one equipped? You do! What do I replace Sacrificial Steel with? Berserk we want, that we want, Molten Heat. Do we want Molten Heat? I don't know if you had Molten Heat on. Did you? No. No, you do not. Okay, we'll replace Molten Heat with Steel thing. Fucking shit. This, and then this. Alright. Is that right? Do I have to order it in the same order you did? Probably. Organ Slash is up there. I think the only thing that really matters is the damn element stuff. Organ... Is it that? Oh, wait, what? Northwind was here, but I can't put it there because I don't have the thing. Use sacrificial steel and prime pressure. Sacrificial steel and prime
Gnawing
pressure.
Fetus said you don't have to. It's not an elemental weapon, so status doesn't matter.
Ah, wait, so like the north wind, which is cold damage, doesn't matter? So do we put like slash or something on it? Or I don't know what else we put on it. Heavy impact? Puncture, maybe? Some bullshit? Combo bull crap? I don't know. Guardian blocking taunt? No. Restore 1 health per status type affected on a target. That kind of sounds OP, honestly. That sounds like a nice little quality of life thing. I don't know. I don't know. But this is Nong's thing. Now we just need to level it up. Also, I just want to play with this real quick. So if we can go do one of those cool little defense mission things. Just to feel this out. Alright, gang. Before we start the cool defense mission bullshit. Where is it? This one. Sanctuary, this. Before we do the thing, I have to go check on a 3D printer, make sure everything's not breaking. Alright?
Gnawing Fetus said it'd put in cold or electric for the elemental damage. Do not use impact / OR puncture mods ever. They add less damage than pure elemental mods.
Got it. Also, what the fuck is the point? I mean, it's so shitty. I want to like slash something apart, not fucking have it melt or something. I'll be right back. Oh, that's such a bummer. Oh, such a bummer. My thing did not go well. I need to troubleshoot that after stream.
Gnawing Fetus said it's because of how the maths out. Plus, 60% slash only increases slash damage by 60%, where 60% heat converts 60% of total unmodded damage and adds it on top of base damage.
Ooh, okay. So, okay, yeah. So it's like, I remember, yeah, that was something that always irritated me about, like, I don't know what it was, if it was Wuthering Waves or one of these games, but drove me nuts where, like, it made, like, basically it wasn't just like, hey, you know, back in Genshin days, I think it was simple as, like, just get a shit ton of critical damage, critical rate, and then you're basically good. And then they changed this shit to be, like, way, way more annoying. Where it was like, no. Each thing has, like, a curve, which eventually there's, like, diminishing returns. So you need a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And you're like, this is just, why? Why have you made it like this? It was kind of fun and chill, and now it's just kind of messy. You're like, yeah, but you need the right amount of everything, so it becomes like a fucking math equation. You're like, dude, I just kind of want to, yeah, like, like, why can't I just fully send the other thing? Also this. Oh, well, let's use our melee weapon. I'm probably not using it well. Can't really see myself use it because there's so much particle effects going on. What has happened? Is it cleaver? Okay, I see it has like little teeth. Okay, so we just do basic attacks. Does it have range? Oh, it's really like a sword. Oh, okay. And if I do a charge attack, what happens? Now, if I hold it down, it just goes. Got it. What if I do a heavy? Ooh, does a heavy grab something? I'm gonna make it what it does. trying to... There. Oh, I think the heavy is just a massive AoE sweep. Okay. Alright. I think I've got enough kills to where it's all blue now. I don't know if that's just stacks or what. Send other things out. Oh! Yay! We killed something with our primary because you guys helped me level it up. We'll get the right mods tomorrow or yesterday. Oh, I don't know if I equipped the thing. Oh, I didn't equip the I didn't equip the bright shotgun. Damn it. Also, I don't know if oh no, I don't know if I have the right mods on Caliban. So maybe this is our bullshit ass gun again. Shit. I know we set it up on Wisp, I think, but I don't know if we set it up on Caliban. Maybe it's the same for everybody. Let's see. Well, Sanctuary isn't very, like, difficult to kill enemies anyway, so.
Bolty_1337 said, "What you doing?"
We're just leveling up this whip blade thing. I just want to
Snoring
see.
Fetus said, after 10 kill, the next 10 hits have a +100% status chance and follow through, meaning it will hit everything it hits for full damage.
Okay, okay. So wait, has a 10 kills. The next hit has a status thing, though, meaning it will hit everything that it has. Oh, okay. So melee. I just want to see, like, it sucks because I can't quite see. Okay, you do throw stuff. Okay. It's hard to see, like, how much range I have with this because it has rope in the goddamn name, or whip. I mean, it must have, like, range that's crazy. So I wonder if, like, the build that Non gave us for the main weapon could basically be applied to anything. It seems like it's like the universal thing. Maybe not. Maybe there's some weapons that are, like, very elemental based. I wonder what glaives fall under. Are they elemental based as well, or like nah? I think actually, yeah. I think when I seen the at least the glaive that I want, which is the like a swarm. No, it's like a. Also, shit, I'm not summoning my things. Yeah, it's like a glaive that summons maggots. Bit yucky, but apparently, like, if you mod it right, it's just like a blast magnet. So you just chuck it and it just fucking nukes everybody.
Said, yeah, if using the same stance I do, third hit has BIG range in his forward move combo.
Oh, I didn't check the mod. Ooh, I didn't know if they have that right stance. I should have checked. Check when we're out of here. Also, how was your day, Bolty? What you be getting up to? Ow. I don't know what hit me. Weird, because we basically have
Wuthering said, lost track of time farming for the mecha set of mods for my Varuna Prime. We'll rewatch the stream later to see what I missed.
Ooh, was it much?
Catman 11,234 said, do you have any mods that change abilities?
Yeah, we have the, what do you call it? We have the thing for Caliban, which gives me the spin. So when we spin, what do you call it? We, like, create like an AoE pull thing. And I think it makes it weaker to electricity. And then Wisp, we also have one for her, which is awesome, which is, I believe, the one for Wisp is, basically makes all of her flowers summon into one. So you can summon 2 flowers, but they have all of the buffs on them.
said, and that loadout will be decent in any crit-based melee weapon. If you rock Oma like I do half the time, I'd want a status build. Big difference in build and uses.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll have to look up that. So, is it only give you, like, a massive status window buff for, like, a time? Or is it like, no, you keep killing, it'll keep stacking the massive 20 kill status buff thing? Ah! Didn't do that. I'm stuck. Where am I? The amount of times that happens where, like, what the fuck? I end up in this tiny little place. Also, is it better to go heavy with these? Probably not, right? You want to go like tiny hits. Oh. Also, what you guys do today? I basically, the TLDR was I was trying to see how to paint clothing in a better way. Like I wanted a bedrock way, so I painted pants. And I painted one like area of the pants one way, and then I painted the other side of the. Sorry, I painted one leg one way, and I painted the other leg of the pants a different way. And it was very obvious which one was fucking drastically better. So I was like, oh, okay, well, it turns out there's only one way to do this. It's actually useful and appropriate. Yeah. So productive day for me.
Gnawing Fetus said after 10 kills, get a buff for 10 hits afterwards. When you get a big combo meter going on and LVLD up mods, it's an infinite combo.
Oh.
And I usually use just regular melee, not the big hits.
Regular hits? That makes sense. Also, I think it's cool that like you can get different stances that make you kind of like have different flair for your weapons. I wonder what weapon has the most stances. Or melee weapon, I mean. Zoomies. Also, weirdly enough, Caliban does work with the melee build. He just kind of sucks everyone into an area and then like just obliterates them with melee. Granted, most of my like turrets and shit will do that for me. Yes, the whip weapon actually is great because it seems like a weapon by default has AoE.
Gnawing Fetus said you haven't maxed out yet.
Let us see. Progress. No. Quickly. Get in there. Booty says, man, I'm depressed. That whole Amazon support thing is draining me. What's happening? What happened? Yeah. What do you call dude, Booty, I totally get that. Like, troubleshooting fatigue, basically. I'm not sure if that's what it is, but I feel like that's what it is. And dude, I feel you. Where like to me the sentiment, and I imagine Kat also gets this because he works in IT quite a bit, but like the idea of like, I just want it to work. I just want it to work, and it did not fucking break or whatever. I have felt that so badly with the whole 3D printing bullshittery and paintings. Painting is a little bit less bad because painting, I think, if once you get it, you get it. 3D printing bullshit. I think also it's the fact that I keep stupidly changing a variable because I'm like, oh, this is more efficient. I'll buy like cheaper filament that actually ends up being better overall. But then it also means your 3D printer's like, what is this new foreign body? And you're like, oh shit. And it's just like, yeah, I'm not enjoying this. You're like, great. So then you gotta troubleshoot how to make that normal again. Anywho, but yeah, I wonder what Amazon thing, Amazon support thing. What is happening with Amazon? Do you get hacked? Also, it's just fun to bust out one of those every now and again. Oh, I think I hear Octavia with us. Yeah, I hear the like the saintly yodel. I'll probably charge these. I wonder why we weren't killing things, because we don't have this summoned. Why are you like setting up turret all the way over there, man? The turret's like positioned itself into like the fucking wall, and it's like, I've done great, father, and you're like, nope, you didn't. You can't see anything from there. Maybe it's just like a heat seek thing. What are we dealing with? Why do we go all the way from 0 to that? Man, never mind. Shit. We're not progress. I thought we'd be like able to do this in one run. Maybe not. Also, Kat says, going to play some Cyberpunk after I eat. Ooh, man. Cyberpunk is up there for like one of the games I want to go back to and play. Man, I can't get back. And I think it's fine to say this at this point. I think it's been out for a long enough time. But I don't know if I just can't handle the fact that like it's gonna be a
Annoying Fetus said, what version of this did you do?
I think I did the higher level one. I think. Did I fuck up and hit the wrong one?
Volty_1337 said, no, they just don't want me to order something, and handing me from one guy to another asking for emails when I was the one who should be emailed these nice people. Can't get shit done.
Damn. Okay, that's shitty. So you're getting what did you buy that was making it so weird? I've never had that at Amazon. I wonder if it's different in Germany. If there's some sort of like a stricter thing. Yeah, I've been thankful that I haven't had that many like nightmare stories from
Catman 11,234 said DLC has new endings and is an amazing spy thriller.
Yeah, but I think it's like the
McFlufferkin said, just get the Nomad ending. It's the happiest.
It's the happiest, which is like still. It's basically just like maybe you die, maybe you have a cute vacation, then die, and you're just like, what the fuck? And again, it's one of those things where like the happiest ending is the DLC ending, which is basically like no, it is the guys, I talk about this constantly, and I realize some people just don't have it, like they don't care about it as much. I think a story, I think an ending makes everything. So if there is no ending that basically doesn't equate to nothing mattered and everything is meaningless, i.e. this was like the dreams, if your ending can basically be like the dream sequence, i.e. you fucking die or you wake up and nothing really what you did mattered at all, to me, if any of that is like a factor, then to me I'm like, I'd just rather not go on the story, even though it's like maybe the funnest time ever. Maybe we just don't ever complete the game. You just play a lot and you say, not in my headcanon, in my weird fanfic, he just keeps living happy and keeps doing jobs, lives forever, old age, becomes like a cool bartender like person, all that, you know? But probably not. And it's also just sad because like I know, and again, people like I remember I had this conversation with Fluff a little while back, and Fluff was like, that's the premise of Night City, baby. Nobody no happy endings. You either like die a nothing burger or you live long enough to do shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. Also, just in case I picked the wrong one, let's not to go to the next zone. But anyways, like I get that. I get that like that's the lore of Cyberpunk or whatever. But I also just am like, it's like the same thing with the Warhammer people where they're like, dude, it's so awesome, and I'm like, yeah, but isn't it all misery and despair? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, man, I don't got that kind of like emotional real estate to just start like handing this out just to get absolutely trampled. You know what I mean? Did I do the right one? The one that's like the higher end one? Shit. If I didn't, then shit. My V lives on in my Cyberpunk tabletop store. See, that sounds awesome. If there was like a modder that said, here's a fucking AI dubbed of all the voice actors thing that is like a sweet ending. And also just none of them feel like, outside of them, in my opinion, being Grimace, none of them feel like fulfilling to me. You know? Like the best ending, and I always hate to be like a dick rider for Fable, but Fable had a really cool ending.
I am not sure. The rewards seem to be in line, but the XP wasn't.
Weird. Real quick, I just want to see, did I equip, is it like permanent if I do, first of all, swap to our mega pistol thing, equip. Also, shit, yeah, we could level that up, damn it. Swap, did I equip this right? Yes, and then do I have this on there, upgrades? I think so, and then this, upgrades? I think that's right? We'll try, yeah, okay. That was the new weapon. We just gotta level them up. Gotcha. Alright, so now our pistol will level up too. I actually want to see the pistol too. The pistol, oh wait, no, shit. I gotta see the, wait! No, not navigation, shit. I wanna make sure I have that damn stance mod, and if I don't, then I will just have to deal, but I just want to see. Melee weapon, stance, goddamn upgrades, there we go. Stance mod, what is the stance mod? I only have this one. Is that what you had? Defiled Snapdragon. I do. Okay, good. So we do have the one. I don't have that other bullshit that is right there, but yes. So I do have the one. The third hit is the range hit. Got it. It's just hard to tell because like the whip it, like yeah. I don't know why like with the glaive it's obvious because it's a giant fucking like a luminous disc. and you're like, got it. That's there. But the whip, I'm like,
Gnawing
is it
Fetus
going?
said, yeah, max that out. More space for mods that way.
Max that out. Which? Oh yeah, the pistol. Yeah. Also, Bolty says it's the invitation only Pokemons. Oh right, it's your Pokemon escapade. Yeah, I can see that being weird. I can see that having some like weird Amazon, because I know like I think it's Walmart or one of these companies do that where like they limit how many Pokemon cards you can buy. Which, dude, I fucking love. I think that's great. I can see how it. I can say I can be bullshit if you're trying to get at it, get after it. But you know. Also, quickly summon. There we go. Let's see this pistol. Ooh! Yeah, this pistol was always like monstrous, even without like the mods that now we have that are okay. Also has a giganto clip. It's got a fast fire rate. Doesn't reload very fast, but that's fine. I wonder if it's like a distance thing. The closer you are, the more you can melt people. Zoomies. Ow! I think I like the melee weapon the most. I don't know if I need to transfer through people in order to get the big boom or what, but I think that might be what it is. Because sometimes I just annihilate everybody.
Gnawing Fetus said, yeah, that ribbon I gave Ya makes that thing slap. Was my go-to sidearm until I got my Sicarus Prime.
Ooh. What's a Sicarus? Also, I've seen that like everyone's favorite spider lady, I think it's her, who's licking blades and shit, is getting a maybe it's not her, maybe I'm bugging. I thought that was right, but yeah, what do you call it? I thought the spider lady was getting like a human variant or something like that, skin. I don't know if I like it. I like it. I don't know if I like the earring, nose ring, chain thing. Something about that like thing where like you got chains on your face and shit that I just feel like you could just grab that and pull it right off, and like it seems like a permanent hazard to me. Outside of that, she looks cool. I think she's like
McFlufferkin said, that's Garuda, not Araxia.
Oh.
Garuda is the blood and slash frame.
Gnawing Fetus said Sicarus is the headshot hand cannon of big crits.
Headshot hand cannon, I see. So instead of peppering people, you want to just nuke them down immediately. Also, shit.
Raidnade said, nah, that's Garuda blood frame.
It's okay, it's a different lady. Makes sense. Bleed person, loves licking blades of blood, shit like that. Got it. They also did seem like they were like people were pissed because they're like, you upload this cool hot lady. I will say, oh, and then she's not romanceable, but I was gonna say I despise the look of the guy. I don't know what it is. I think his face is great. I think it's just his body that I'm just like, ah, fuck. I think people who like Cyberpunk shit are gonna be like, he's the best. But for me, I just find it like he's thin. You know, I don't know why, but like, there's something about it that just seems like necrotic, almost like he's decaying or something. But yes, I think if you like the Cyberpunk vibe, probably be very happy with him. Which honestly in this game makes sense. You know, we're all piloting. Oh shit! No! Fuck! I was two in my head.
No! Said Ash Protoframe looks better with the hood and mask on. But yeah, he's not the most visually
His mask is
pleasant
cool.
looking.
I like mask equivalent. I think it's in actually one of the thumbnails maybe. But yes, also I apologize. I did not mean to leave, but I did. Also, we have Tusk? Saint of Atler? What? Tusk up in here. Yeah, I don't know. Should we keep doing this? What is a productive use of our time, gang?
Gnawing Fetus said, it's cool. I was waiting for y'all to jump in or not. No idea what LVLS you get to.
Yeah, no, I was in my little head. My little head. How do we rank these? Ah, we could have been there. I don't know if we should keep leveling up and then form of these.
Said, both the Gemini emotes are sick though.
Both the Gemini emotes are sick though? What you mean? Which Gemini emotes? I like his mask. Yeah, his mask is cool. I think like his like what he like they compare like go between forms. I like the Ash form. I don't know if Ash. Yeah. Also, I hear people that are pissed that that Knight has got not even a rework, it's more like a buff. He's got like slightly better stat gains. And people were like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, yes.
Gnawing
Yes.
Fetus said I would strongly recommend to get an affinity booster so you can spam LVLUR weapons and farm them up.
What's an affinity booster? If that's something where I gotta spend platinum on it, I refuse.
The Gemini emotes are the ones you get for each Protoframe skin, where you swap between regular and Protoframe appearances.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, I seen that happen. I didn't know it was a thing. I thought, is that something that my other person has, like Wasp or something? Because I feel like maybe it's just for like the human bodies. But I'm like, how the hell do you do that? But maybe it's only if you have like the full Gigapack. Who knows? Maybe I guess we'll keep doing Sanctuary until we make enough ground. My nose.
Bolty_1337 said, "Are you XP grinding? If so, I'm in."
Wait, if you're in, okay. Yes, I guess. If that is what we should do today, then enough said.
Gnawing Fetus said, well, skip that then. DBLS, the XP you get from shit though, so big time saver.
No, it probably is. It's just one of those things where like that to me is one of the things where I don't really mind like putting on a podcast when I'm bored and be like, all right, I'm just gonna burn through these and then just sit here for a couple hours and have like the illusion of being productive. Basically, that's fine. That's not something that I feel like I need to rush through personally. But yeah, because otherwise I'm kind of like, well, what else do I do? You know, I don't like one of my least favorite things is the mastery farm thing. So, but now I don't think it's gonna be that bad anymore. I think I didn't like it in the past because it was
McFlufferkin said,
bit.
was still on TTS cooldown, repost. Also, had some technical difficulties at the start, but I am proud to announce I am officially a Twitch affiliate.
Oh, let's go! Hell yes, Fluff. That is so exciting, buddy. Hell yeah. Man, you've been working so hard. It's finally good to see you have some sort of like thing to show for it, essentially. Like, because otherwise, you just gotta like amp yourself up. You just gotta be like, all me, baby, all me. But the fact that you now have that thing, you've proven yourself that you can overcome bottleneck. Now it's just about staying with it and optimizing things as you go, and things like that, which is super, super exciting. Also,
Rainmaid said, if I had 4K plus plat like GRINN does, I'd be spending it left and right, man.
Not me. Not me, gang. I already am kind of trying to like fight so like my tax return thing came back a little bit, and I'm like, woohoo! I didn't lose money or whatever. So I'm like, ooh, and man, I don't know how to properly communicate this, but like one of the things I do, how do I put this properly? I've always been pretty good about that, and that being like holding back. Like if you have money, you just take it, you put it away, you don't think about it. And you literally just don't think about it anymore. Like, oh great, that's how you save, basically. So I've always been pretty good about that. But I also think that like sometimes, like especially in business and entrepreneurship, which I'm learning a lot about, you need to like basically take on some risk. So you need to like invest in something, and then basically that investment will hopefully garner you a skill, a thing that will increase your overall net value over the course of the whole thing. Anyways, all this is to say is that there's this thing which I feel like I try to like feel out, but it's called a buying frenzy. And it's basically when like you're like, for a person like me who like tries to not spend money in every variable, never do that. Do not spend money. You end up being like, I'm gonna buy this thing. Like, okay, I'm gonna spend a little money on this thing. Okay. And then eventually you're like, I'm gonna buy one more thing because that other thing needs this and that will just be more efficient. Okay, good. And then you do that like 3 more times, and then it just becomes super easy to start spending money again. So you find yourself in this like pattern of like, oh, okay, well I just got this money and now I can spend it because I've been having my list of wants and it's still there, and I want some of those lists. And I feel like I always need to prove to myself like I need to go at least 2 weeks or like a month or 3 months of like just chilling out and not like immediately doing stuff like that. I worry I'm kind of in that state right now with painting, and I gotta kind of ground myself with like, what do you really need? And I think I like, again, it's not necessarily a need, but it's like a giant improvement is that resin printer thing. I think is like the top of the list. But I think if I wait till next month, I still find I want it, and there's usually a sale around the beginning of summer for Elegoo, then I'm thinking that might be what I spend some money on. But dude, there's like an endless list.
Yeah, that's fair. Saving money is a pretty good call majority of the time. I need to work on being better with spending money myself.
Well, the thing that I feel like is tough, right, is like, I think I'm in a very weird position, situation, where like I do not have a crazy amount of like consistent money coming in.
LVLS?
Level, sorry. I think this is leveled up, but our pistol is not. But I guess we could leave now and then, you know, level up the pistol. Or like switch out the melee weapon for another weapon that we may have. To be more efficient, possibly. I feel like we should just stick it out. Just level them all up across the board. But yeah, what I was gonna say, like for like a person like Lone who has like, I think he has like 1 or 2 jobs and he just has consistent money coming in, basically, you can like budget out like, okay, this is how much money I can spend on this, and if I put this much away, then great, then I have this much money left over, great, and that's what I can kind of like have as like what I want to do this month and that month, kind of like play, whatever you want to call it. Which is easy. Like, I think that's a good way to budget. But if you don't really have like consistent money coming in, like the money that you do have is you get like an odd job here that's really high and then you're gone for a couple months or weeks, I mean, that's harder.
Said, if you press tab or whatever you have to view mission progress at a glance, it will show if it's maxed at 30.
Oh. How does one at a glance? Also, should I equip the so I'll equip the Acceltra. We'll just have a little pistol keeping us head above water. Sorry for backing out. Anyway. Who the fuck you leaving? Sorry, Bolty. How the fuck you leaving? What do you mean? Should we wait for Bolty to come back in or what? What happened? Did Bolty jump into the portal and was like, fuck, I'm still in? I'm sorry, Bolty. Shit. Shit. I didn't mean to do that to you, buddy.
McFlufferkin said. During a mission, it will show the total affinity earned, both regular and bonus, so leave when you're done.
During a mission, it will show the total. So I always just go to here, but you're saying is there something else to like glance at a bonus? What do you mean? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. No man left behind except for Bolty. Listen, it was not my intention. I thought Bolty knew to. Well, I guess, yeah. Maybe, how about we'll just continue all the way through? We won't pause. Well, we'll just continue until everything is leveled up. That way, it's not weird communication where people have to keep checking in. Are we good? Are we okay? Are we good? We can all not go to the portals. Yeah. How did you not get the XP now? What do you mean? You get the XP. You don't have to complete it, I don't believe, in order to get the XP. Unless I missed it. I thought you could just leave and then you get to keep the proficiency. I think so. So basically, you don't have to complete the mission in order to do the thing. Oh god. Unless I am mistaken, but I think that's right. What was the melee weapon? It's a katana. I thought it was a saber. Weird. Why are we like pulsing? Did you not get the XP now? You get the XP from the kills you get, but not the bonus. What does that mean? So, like, is there a bonus at the end of it that you get if you were to do all of it? I wonder if that's worth it. Maybe if you're right at the end, might as well complete. I always thought, like, you just have to make sure you complete the actual thing, like the final run. Or like up to that point, like you have to clear that stage, another stage opens, and then you get all the XP from that previous stage. But maybe there's a bonus after the fact. Should get. I wonder if that's worth it, staying all the way. I'm not sure. I think it's just because master rank, like sometimes one weapon's level up more than others, so it's kind of all scattered and stagnant. And I wonder if it's better to like stay. Probably not. So I feel like it would be maybe. Damn, I think it's dance of hell. Oh shit.
To leave an onslaught properly, you have to wait out the timer and do not enter the portal.
Yeah.
If you abort, you don't keep much. Sanctuary Onslaught is an endless mode.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, okay, so yeah, maybe did Bolty like leave? Oh Well, should have left stayed finished the thing out and just not enter the portal. I wouldn't mind waiting. Moving forward, we won't do that. We'll just like stick it out to the max runs, unless we're all like well done. You know. Oh, that's something that we could maybe do. Does anyone know how to get the dog? I've asked this like 7 streams where I'm so sorry that you guys have to keep communicating the same thing to me, but I know what it is. I know it's like a dog. I know it's like a isn't it a robot dog? I thought it was like a robot dog, and then from that robot dog you can like pack things. Maybe I don't remember. Remember, I've asked and I've gotten an answer, but I just don't know the process of like how do you farm to get the dog? Is there like a special mission that you farm to get like a mod for the doggo?
Gnawing Fetus said it's on you two to decide if fur, continuing or dropping. I don't need jacket here.
No, then I don't want you to waste your time. You can be doing so many more proficient things, Nog.
Catman 11,234 said, "How's the manhwa you've been reading?"
Ooh,
I found a cute webtoon.
Buddy, I hate.
Flufferkin said, either build one on Fortuna or get one for free by getting the Sisters of Pava.
Build one for free. Oh no, so either build one on Fortuna. I feel like Fortuna, didn't that be a nightmare? I hate the like open world event stuff. It's exhausting. Or I can do a quest. Is that right? Not sure which one we should do. But for Cat's question, what do you call Cat? Well, first of all, you said you found a cute one. Hit me with whatever that cute one is, man. I'm starting to get, and Bolty I think will know this vividly, but I'm starting to get to that like fatigue point, where like for a while there it was like Withering Waves ZZZ was like my end of day bullshit thing, and now my end of day bullshit thing for like an hour is just reading a little bit of manhwa, and I read the fucking amazing manhwa called like the Academy's Extra is what's called.
Said,
awesome.
Need to build a hatchery type deal, then you can spam out curb browse if you have enough eggs.
Ooh, okay. You'll need to build a hatchery. I think I made a dog once from an incubator thing, but way back in the day. I imagine things have gotten much different. But yes. Anyways, I watched these like basically I seen this like I watched a
Multi underscore 1337 said leave at this one.
Leave at this one? Okay. I guess I died to my swirl. But yeah, I read a bunch of good manhwa, man.
Flufferkin said each sister you kill or recruit will also provide a hound in the foundry and then a blueprint. Hounds are robot companions. You do not hatch them, you build them.
Oh, okay. And it's a side quest or something?
Catman 11,234 said it's called Step by Step. Disabled tan tomboy cryptractor fixes a dude and they discover they went to high school together.
Disabled tan tomboy. Oh, I've seen this one. It's not. It's like I got 3 chapters out, man. Yeah, no, of course. Oh no, wait, I fucked up. I fucked up. Yeah, I've seen it. It's like this. It looks very much like a grown-up version of Nagatori or whatever her name is. Yeah. The dude like strong and shit. Yeah, it's cute. It's wholesome. There's like fucking 3 of them out there. So you're like, man, this author should hurry up. All right. Yeah, there's a bunch of those that are like cute. I follow this one channel that just
Sisters of
bangs out.
Parvos are a little bit rough to get though.
The Sisters of Parvas are a little bit rough to get. No. Well, is it here? Shut up, phone. Sisters of what? I imagine it's a side quest, right? Side quest. Maybe not. I don't know. Warframe quests. Uh-oh. Maybe it's not anything like this. Well, let's continue. Sanctuary onslaught. Boop. Bop. Yeah, man. I haven't found that manhwa. Like, I feel like I'm fatigued. Like, just chronically right now. So, like, I feel like I don't want to...
Fetus said, I just rock a Helmuth charger for my pet 80% of the time. Or a Taxon bot.
I just rock a helmet charge.
Catman
for my
11234 said, "First time I've read the same thing as you, haha. What got you into it? Do you just browse, or are you sub to showcases?"
I'm sub to showcases. I just have this one channel that just bangs them out like crazy. What a great, like, insane thing for videos. Like, because the thumbnails are always crazy. You can like remix them 1,000 times. Like, it's just
McFlufferkin said,
man.
It is unlocked with completion of Call of the Tempestarii. Then you can go to Corpus Ship levels, redeem a coin at which opens a portal. Then you spawn a sister, which is an adversary like Kuva Lich.
I feel like this is a video video thing I'll need to manage eventually. Be ready for me to pester one of you guys. Be like, can you guys send me a video on this, or what was it called, so I can look it up. But yeah. Also, I should finish my coffee. It's 6 already. Oh my god. Golly. Retro Nut. Brutal name. Ugh, that coffee is so fucking bitter. Man. Although maybe we can try putting milk in it, and then we can have protein, because it's protein milk. You know?
Gnawing Fetus said after this run, he'll give ya a blueprint for a helmet charger doggo.
Okay, so that, what do you call it? There's that's what I wanted to reply to. Gnawing was saying that, like, I just slapped this mod on that makes my dog do cool things. But I kind of want the, like, we're kind of doing Caliban Summoner, so I kind of want to have the most amount of summons. I know we're probably going to be saying, what about the quality of the summons? Yeah, we'll get there maybe one day, but right now, we just want to stand and have, like, 1,000 creatures on screen and, like, make our companions lag, basically. That is the dream. Say, what's with the, is that not AoE? I thought the Celtra had it. It's just not. It's hard to see. Maybe. Maybe it's based on like damage or something. Who knows?
Raid Nade said, "Oh yeah, I forgot. I got some copies of a few galvanized mods I could trade you, Jay."
What's that? Guys. I could not. You guys are like, again. I just feel like so often. What happens is you guys are like, Guy, hey Grin, I have like gold, like 20 hours of farming gold for you, and all I hear is I have a thing for you, and I have given you things in the past that are good and that have made your life easier. And I'm like, okay. But I also know that, like, there's other people that understand your voodoo language that you speak, okay, and they're like, what the fuck? That's crazy. I don't even have that. And then I just say, what is that again? Is that good? And it must be the most infuriating thing on the planet. And I apologize, okay? I pride myself on being able to, like, think from other people's perspectives and kind of get a holistic understanding of something. Hot damn. Have I hear myself and it sounds demonic. Okay? Bang. I've been eating way too much today. Me and you both can. Not today, but I've been eating way too much like this last 2 weeks. Awesome, man. God, I think I have like I want to just fucking, it's hard to describe. But like, guys ever just want something like texture-wise to like bite into? You know? Something? Like, that's why, like, I think an apple is so fucking good, is because, like, that crunch and just, like, the pop and just, unless it's mushy. A mushy apple is disgusting. Same reason why I don't fuck with bananas. Bananas are usually mushy, and if they're not, they're, like, bitter, you know? Have you guys ever had, like, a ripe pear, though? Like, not, like, it's like a not mushy pear? Hard as shit? Oh, my God, man. You know what's the fucked up part of it is? I don't even think I have strong teeth. I just enjoy that. Okay? Same thing as like the chips I like. Crunchy as hell. Break a molar type shit. Something about it. Chalk it up to the Native American canine, some shit. Raid says, oh yeah, I forgot. Oh wait, that one. I've been craving salt. Yeah, I do. We had, what do you call it? Nachos. Nachos always hit. But I feel like whenever I have nachos now, I just feel like my esophagus kind of burns. And I don't know what that is. If it's like my body's like, no more salt, or what. It has to be salt, unless there's some sort of like horrible preservative in fucking that, in nacho chips. This is the part of the stream where you guys say you should eat this cool, locally sourced nacho chip that I don't have in Canada, and I'm like, great, awesome. I'm sure it's great, and man, Costco, though.
Gnawing fetus said or slightly allergic to something in salsa or something.
Maybe. I don't think there's any. Well, could be. Man, to be allergic to stuff. I say as a person who is allergic to peanuts. I can't, like, there's some people who are allergic to, like, 7 different things. And I just feel like, God. Also, man, that's one of the things that there's 3 things. Man. So I try to be like, what is it called? Healthy maybe is the wrong word, but like I try to do things that like are good for me. So like if I'll exercise consistently ever since I was 18 or 16 or something like that. I try to get my sleep and all that stuff in the right alignment, all that stuff. But the one thing that I wish, like I hope at some point in the future, it's like my dream. It's like kind of a stupid dream, but it's kind of like a soft dream. Don't get it too twisted, all right? It's not like I need this, but it's something I deeply wish I could get. But it's one of the few like health things I genuinely think would make a huge difference. And maybe I'm an asshole that's like gotten caught up by the bullshit, but I think sauna's like one of those things that is expensive. I know you can get like a membership or some bullshit, but I'm talking like have it in your house. You just go in there, you burn yourself alive for a little bit, you force your body to be into like a death state, and then boom. But there's very few things I think that have like a freakish effect on your like wellness, essentially, your well-being. And that'd be one of those things that'd be like super cool. That like at some point in your life, you can get to that point. And it sounds stupid because it's a sauna, GRINN. It's probably like, what is it, like $6,000? You can work for that. I'm like, yes, but I wanted like it to not be like, shit, I have to like save for 3 years or some bullshit.
11,234 said, give me the whole benefits.
Give me the whole benefits spiel. Oh, dude, I can't even. So the first thing that I thought was like the most interesting is like there's basically one of the things that's like come up, and I think it's actually really compelling. It's how plastics are fucking into everything, and they're like getting into our bloodstream and shit like that. And I'm sure you guys have heard it's like plastids or something like that. But what's kind of scary is that they're kind of affecting reproductive health. It's actually, at least that's what people suspect is the variable there. I'm sure there's like a bunch of different arguments for what that could be. But what was interesting is actually that guy who I know people feel a little bit weird about him. He's like kind of the I don't die guy. He's like a guy who's drinking his fucking son's blood or some shit. Anyways, he's a lot, but he ended up doing this test, which I thought was really interesting, which is basically like the only precursor that we've seen that actually helps you like get rid of an abundance of plastics and all just a bunch of like metals, and that was basically sauna. So that was one of the variables, which I think it just makes sense to me in my head. I think it's also a variable that like I gotta come clean about. Is like there's probably a bunch of shit that you can do, but like if I can understand, like, yeah, you sweat your living balls off, and all that water pumping out of your every pore in your body probably tries to like flush a lot of the other shit in your body. Like, you know, if I'm painting all the time, there's like tiny bits of metal in paint, and it probably is not the best for you. So to have some sort of variable there that you can actually like do to kind of like cleanse yourself in some way. But also, I think it's weird, but like I think cold plunge, which I've done and I enjoy, even like a cold shower. It stimulates your dopamine, like it makes you happy. But I think sauna stimulates your like capacity for like suffering in a weird way. Because like I can't describe to you guys how like the ice isn't that bad, but like the sauna is just like a complete just like cooling of everything in your mind in a weird way. Anyways, I say this as a person who doesn't like, I think I handle cold way better than I handle heat. But anyways, there's a whole shtick about it with like respiratory things, where like the fact that like if you want to have like great cardio and things like that, it's a great like supplementary thing. It's also very low impact, which I think like to me I always like to think about, because I would like to like create a habit that I can do forever. And like for me, like, you know, picking up a 100-pound slam ball and like throwing it behind my back for like hundreds of reps, I don't know if 40-year-old me is going to be like, yeah, we can keep doing that. without testosterone being injected into my veins synthetically. I don't know if that's happening. But sauna, you could absolutely do, and you'd get experience, I believe, at least again, I say this, and I've listened to a bunch of podcasts, and I've listened to a bunch of data points on it, but also, like, it's one of the few things that, like, I've done that before, but sometimes things just don't make sense in my head. But the sauna thing makes sense in my head for, like, yeah, it's like, if you've ever been in a sauna, it's like, holy shit, I feel like I just ran a marathon. I feel like my whole body just had to, like, activate systems I didn't even know I fucking had. Like, I've sweat so much and had to, you know, do all that stuff. Yeah, and also I think it's one of those things that, like, if you ever had a spouse or, like, a person, it would be, like, a cool thing of, like, or even just, like, a roommate or, like, a homeboy. Like, you both, like, commit to, like, motherfucker, we're going to go to war right now. We're going to go to the sauna. And also just the idea that, like, you have a competition who can stay in there longest and shit. I think it'd be, like, just a... And people talk about this in Sweden. I think it's Sweden or Norway or some bullshit. Sorry, that's some bullshit. Some place where, like, it's a very communal thing as well. So I feel like that makes sense as well. I think they do everything. They do cold plunge. They do everything. And I just wonder, out of all the things I've ever, like, thought about, like, exercise to me makes sense of, like, how much absolute gains you could get for, like, your health, your wellness, like, your clarity of mind, your, like, dopamine, brain chemistry, shit, all that stuff. Exercise makes so much sense why, like, pushing yourself and experiencing that little bit of fatigue and frustration and adversity is so good for your, like, your mind, your body, everything. But I also think, like, again, if anyone's ever done, like, a cold shower even, or, like, even, like, a sauna, there's a point where your body is just like, holy shit, I didn't even know I had any of that. I don't know, I had that, those weird gears. All right, what was that? Also, we got a bot over at Twitch. Purge you, man. Ban user. Let's see, is anyone gonna come in here and ruin my whole dreams about my sauna? My sauna dream. Let's see. Costco is, dude. What do you call it, Cat? I've looked into this shit. It's what do you call it? Saunas are like a scam a lot of the time.
Stay out the next portal. Our efficiency rate is dropping hard.
Our efficiency rate, okay. Also, I've been talking so much. I haven't been shooting stuff as much. What do you call it? I was gonna say. So the Costco thing is actually like a myth in a weird way. Not all of it. It's just basically like a lot of the saunas out there. You guys gotta be real careful. If you're ever gonna actually like buy this, because a lot of people will be like, oh, dude, there's one that I can get for like $2,000, which, you know, normally they're like $6,000 just for reference. They're like $2,000. Oh my God, it's at Costco, but it doesn't get hot enough to get any of the heat benefits. So there's something called like a traditional sauna where it's like all steam and it's all, or just heat. Then there's another one that's like a bunch of these black panels and it's just like UV radiation basically, or hitting you. But it doesn't get hot enough to where you actually get to the, like, where all the studies showed, like, all of the genetic precursor improvement stuff is at, like, a high enough heat. And all of the ones that you can buy for, like, around 2,000 are basically all that special thing. I mean, they don't let you tap into, like, that level of heat. So, like, it's like, I'm going to suffer, get none of the benefits because I'm not, No, it's like, if you're at least when you're going to suffer, make sure you're getting the benefits of, like, getting a hot enough temperature. Also, affinity booster. Look at that, Nong. Boom. What are the odds of that? Also, did I level up my stuff? Let's see. Hello? Let's see. Nope. Yes. And almost.
Gnawing Fetus said former up your weapons if you have them maxed.
Okay, how do I, what should I forma? Nong, guide me, please. Sorry for holding you up, OT. I just need to make sure I'm in the right alignment here. Where is my gasm? There it is. Gasm equipped. What should I... upgrade or forma? I don't know. Wait, what? Why? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, this. Yeah, no, it's not that. Shit. Upgrade. No, I keep
McFlufferkin said. Also, not sure if Lone has popped in at
Hey,
all. He's been doing Gachathon streams this weekend and started much earlier than his usual start times.
Hell yeah! He popped in and said, if you need anything, let me know. So yeah, I'm happy he's streaming. We do miss him, of course. But yeah. Yeah, what should I form? I think it's probably, we have that one. This one has a lot of form already built into it. I wonder if we need any more into this one. 16, well, yeah, when you start upgrading, like, the cold stuff and the damage. That's why this weapon's not doing anything, so we don't have those base things upgraded at all. Your Phantasm is good for the time being. Gotcha.
Phantasma is good for the time being. You have 13 space.
So LVL up its mods. LOL.
Oh, is that how you... So you have to level the mods first to be able to make a deduction of what you actually should level up? Got it. That's good. Let's chill with that. 20k, that's a lot. Let's go 4,000. Let's relax. And let's do cold. We have that one, toxic barrage. Yeah, let's level up. No! Shit! Wait, was it toxic barrage? Toxic. Get back there. Oh my god. I almost lost you. Let's finish this one off. There we go. Boom. Rough sentence. Anyways, this. Shit! Okay, no, fine. It's there. All right. This. Okay, good. I think. We also probably should level up multi-shot. Okay, now we are broke ass. So should we put this one and make it yeah, I think in order to level this one up max point and this one max point, we're gonna need to add one more forma. So should I put this one, put one more tooth one here? OCD says, holy moly. No, OCD. Sorry, I don't know why I said tooth. That was because of the tooth forma thing. My brain scrambled. Oh.
Gnawing Fetus said it'd slap a deforma in there for the primed chilling grasp.
Gotcha. All right. This forma.
McFlufferkins said matched polarity cuts the cost in half or doubles the capacity bonus of an aura mod. Find out whatever will cost the most and polarize that slot. Can swap placement of polarities after first forma.
Oh, okay. Yes, apply that. Yes, it will derank it. No! Did I take a picture of this? I hope so. Jesus Christ. What was the, Okay, so that's that. Now we can level that one up again. Should I also format this one? Upgrade. We put a format there, that one. I feel like we're going to need to put a format here. Critical damage, critical that. Heat that, yeah. I just want to level this one up. Maybe we should level both of them up. Small fortune in that one. Okay, no, we reach our capacity. All right, so I think we should.
Gnawing Fetus said, put a V/check forma in for the pistol gambit.
Pistol gambit. Attack. This one. V. Very nice. Now we need to go back to the famine. Is the Derek Cleave? Should we fuck with this one too? Upgrade. Yes.
McFlufferkins said primed chilling grasp, scattering inferno, hell's chamber, toxic barrage, incendiary coat, vigilante armaments, primed point blank, shotgun barrage.
Oh, is that the upgrade like path, or is that what I currently had? Thank you for remembering that. Critical damage. Probably blood. Shit. No, okay. I think we're yeah, okay. So put a V here. Should I V this? Or not, yeah, should I put a V here? Also, shit, I didn't check that one thing.
Gnawing Fetus said, LVL up or mods first. LOL, you don't have enough cost to worry about forma in the Doorcleave ATM.
Oh, okay. Didn't I? So now I need to increase. I guess I didn't push this one. I need to push this just the right amount, I guess. 7. Push this one a little more. 5. How much is it? Gonna get to that? A lot. No, don't install. Leave. Leave it. For that, the stance one. Do I have my aura one real quick? Upgrade. Yes, I switched that one to be the right thing. I rolled back the stream to see this. Oh, perfect. I think I did take a picture of it, so I think I hopefully it'll be good. Yeah. You forma that slot from the Prime mod. Upgrade.
Gnawing Fetus said Max stance for the love of God. Low.
Oh! I didn't even know there's a thing. What? I don't know. What does that do? What does the stance gain thing do? It doesn't say any power thing. I don't know. Anyway, does that give me more energy? I don't know. This is gonna cost so much money, man. Shit. It's like $500,000 on a
Flufferkin said aura mods for Warframes and stance mods for Melee will provide more capacity when slotted in and match polarity. Stances change movesets.
Okay, we'll put a V here. Yes. Bang. Bang! Alright, now we have all of our stuff and we can play with our actual build and have fun leveling them up. Alright, thank you for waiting for me, guys. Sanctuary onslaught. Boom. Hell yes! Also, we're kind of becoming stronger, too. But man, money goes fast when leveling up mods. Like shit. Like shit. Oh, boy. Dude, it is weird. I have like, it's weird because like I have, there's just a wall here, basically. Normally you guys see like a chair. I am still sitting in a chair. It's a wall, basically. It's like I'm leaning against a green wall right now. Anyways, it looks weird. Who knows? You just put like a blue sheet over your damn chair and it just becomes void. I do think I'll color my glaive something different. I do like how it just sits at the back of your hip like that. It looks badass as hell. That's the only thing I dislike about the glaive. Sorry, I mean, the whip blade looks cool, but I was gonna say the glaive looks like ass. No! Damn it! Also, I think I might need to level up our Caliban, like form of him, I mean. I feel like I don't have the right mod stuff. So I probably should have done that before I left, but hey, we're a mess. Nope, stop. This one. Oh, I see. Wow. When you level up mods, you actually do something when you make. Jesus Christ. Holy crap. I was like, you know, the whip looks good, but it's just something missing, you know, and then just. Oh, the whole attack speed berserk thing. That you feel that a lot, yeah? Oh. Move forward. I do feel like Warframe is very skating feel. It's like a permanently skating.
McFlufferkin said polarizing is mostly for making sure you can fit max-ranked mods into your build. A forma is only necessary if you can't afford to slot them in.
Oh, there's a difference between a polarized
Knowing
thing?
Fetus said you should have decent mods in Ur Caliban if you want to cross-reference with the first screenshot I sent today, LOL. But LVL up Ur mods, LOL.
Yes, I know. I need to level up my mods and then do the thing. That helps you understand. So level up my mods, and then based on when I basically cap out at my level, that's when I know I can need to form something, and always form whatever the highest capacity mods are. So like the premium if you have them, then the golds, or maybe it wouldn't just be gold. Maybe it would also be things like Blood Rush that are silver, but they just have a shit ton of capacity, like maybe a lot of like point node pool or whatever you want to call it.
McFlufferkin said polarizing and using a forma is the same thing. You need to polarize to add or change a polarity slot. A forma is needed to polarize.
Okay, I'll be honest. I'm not understanding that exactly. I understand the former thing where you just slap on like the same keyhole, I guess, into the mod that is the key, and then it basically is more doesn't take as much energy. But I don't know what this new thing you're saying is, which is polarization. Polarized.
Gnawing Fetus said the golds are about a 50-50 chance of being cheap as hell.
Yeah, I know.
Or expensive as fuck.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. I wonder if the expensive ones have like a special variant of like they do a thing. So I feel like the Blood Rush one, the one that gives you a shit ton of attack speed, pretty godly. gonna use my Phantasm. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of stupid. I was like, man, my Phantasm isn't really doing well. And I didn't realize all of the mods were not leveled up. So I'm like, hey, it's a slight improvement. And then now that we've leveled them up even slightly, it's like, oh, wow. That's crazy. In hindsight, very obvious, but there's so much going on, you know. There's your blades, your pistols, are we being productive, all that.
Faulty_1337 said go after this one.
Leave I. Also, that's the only thing that I'm curious about the Nidus updates, because I watched the update for Warframe that's like what's happening in the next patch thing, and we got like that Warframe you guys were talking about, which is cool. They mentioned story stuff in this game, and I'm so sorry. I know people love the story of this game. My eyes just glaze over entirely, and I'm just like, okay, all right, you know. It's sometimes what happens when people mention Warhammer lore, and like I get some of it, and then eventually my brain just starts to get overloaded, and I'm just like, I don't even. You guys keep saying things like it's normal, like, and I just am like locked out. But the one thing that I am curious about, and I'm excited for the next update, is Nidus. They said they are going to improve
So now
his
that I'm
maggots.
affiliate and onboarded previously, I can set up fun channel point redemptions, many of which are built into VTube Studio. A signature one most get, and I'll add, is the head pats.
Oh, dude, the one that I've always wished I had, it's like the funnest thing, is when people can just huck shit at you. Fuck, I love it so much. Dude, that's the only thing that I do. I wish, I don't know what the right word to phrase it is, but that's like one of the coolest features I wish YouTube adopted, is just the gamification. Not even gamification, I don't even know if we call it that. It's basically just the, things like redeems. Like, I remember like the push-up things were a lot of fun and all that stuff, but like we just have such rare people over at Twitch anyway, and whenever there is someone like the redeems, aren't that, I don't know, I don't think they increase the probability that you have like stuff happen on stream or like more people tune in. I think you're better off like making a short to like get anyone to know who the fuck you are, kind of thing. But anyways, it's one of those things where like I think if it was on YouTube, it'd be a lot more. I would think it'd be great. I think like if they added like the same thing, like where you can redeem some sort of static currency. And I think there's ways to do it. It's like there's like third-party things that like a chat bot will be in your chat and it'll just scan everyone every couple minutes and it'll track your progression and then it'll give you points, and then you have to go to like a link in the top of the description and you can just like sign up shit. That seems cool, but I think every single one of those has been like a membership, and dude, I can't stress enough how I'm just like disgusting. I'm so like I hate memberships so much, especially on shit that doesn't seem like it needs to be a membership, you know? Anyways, let me quickly, guys, before we leave, I just want to see if I upgraded Caliban. Also, I don't think I upgraded. I took a picture of Caliban's bullshit real quick. Take a picture. Bang. Caliban's was the only thing I didn't take a picture of. I think we want to max out intensity, which might just like cripple my economy. Oh my god, to max this out, it's how much? Dude, what?
Gnawing Fetus said the expensive gold mods tend to be like Archon Vitality. Cheap ones tend to be the 60/60ths mods. Sometimes you do need to former for a 60/60ths, but most of the time I'll just need to former for the big boy.
For the big boy? Should I think I'm going to need to apply, I think it's this one. I think this is the one that I'll need to make special. Is there a placement that's important? Oh, also this one, shit. Do I not have a line? No, I don't. Well, should I form this? That way Caliban's also leveling up? Because I think I'm going to need to form one of those. So, ow. Make the Umbra Forma we got last night for it. Make the Umbra. This one? Make the Umbra Forma for... Okay. So, action. This... Oh no! Okay, so maybe this is what Fluff was mentioning. I don't have that little doodad. How does one...
Gnawing Fetus said, you have to build the Umbral Former.
I have to build the Umbra Forma.
McFlufferkin said, you need to build the Umbra Former first.
Okay. How is that? Do I go to the thing? Is this like a build thing? Do I not have the piece? The Umbra Forma. This guy? Are you sure you want to build? I think so. 23 hours? Jesus Christ! Man! Okay, well, I probably will need to form multiple things, right? I know that's on the list, but like, should I also? I feel like this thing's gonna kick my ass. That seems like a lot of forma. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus Christ. Is that a bad idea? Yeah, the recipe, because we just... Oh, we got it. Yes, that was what we did? Oh, wow. Okay. Awesome.
McFlufferkin said, what's the next highest costing thing at max rank?
I think it's this one, right? This one's 7, this one's 8, and this one has 1, this one has 2 more ticks, and this one has like 2 more ticks, and it still has 4 more ticks, or 4 more ticks, and it's 12. So I think it's this one. And that's a line. My precious forma, they're just getting depleted like crazy.
Gnawing Fetus said, I have 2D, 2 volts, and 2 for my forma on Caliban myself.
2D, 2 forma, 2... Yep. Wow! Jesus Christ! That's a lot. Should I do this? Or is this a stupid, dumb, idiotic, filth, crapo thing to do?
McFlufferkin said, go for that then. Always prioritize the highest cost without a matched polarity.
God, oh my God, it's so fucking... why did you take away the fucking intensify, man? Keep the intense. Swap out continuity. Oh, is it too much? Even for that? Oh, shit. Ah, fuck, who cares? That's actually probably big. That's... Yeah. We've got to figure that out. I think we need to... In order for it to be functional, we need to have anything in there that's not like that.
Gnawing Fetus said, yeah, that should work. You won't need as much forma since mods aren't maxed.
Can I change you out for Augur Reach? I can. Okay. We'll have to... Augur Reach is probably also important, but I'm holding my people up. All right. Next thing. Actually, I think I'm almost leveled on these other things, but not quite. So we'll have to run it. Requires Master Rank 30? What? Uh-oh. Requires rank 30 mastery. Did I fuck up? Did I hit the wrong thing? Requires rank 30 Warframe. Oh. Wisp! Help! Shit. Wait, what? Okay, can we do the little baby one then? Shit, man. I didn't know that. Why? Why can't... What? Can we do the little baby one guy? I apologize. Weird.
McFlufferkin said, you can only do regular
That's so
onslaught.
annoying. You can't do the... Okay, we'll do a little bit of this one. Do you have to be maxed out? Oh, shit. That's so dumb. I hate that. And I apologize.
Gnawing Fetus said, you need a full LVL frame, so we'll go to Hydron for Caliban, LOL.
Oh, go to this one? Is that the lower one? Is that what you mean? I'm sweating my bag off. I am not looking forward to the summer heat, but it's gonna come. Also, do you guys want to see something absolutely fucking cursed that the cat sent me a couple days ago? Whenever we get a minute. It is and I think I should be able to show it. It doesn't... Yeah. It's just an insane... I think it was because we were talking about, like, degenerate statues. And he sent me one that is not, like... Again, I can't stress enough how there's, like... It's such a weird realization in my head that, like, I never made the unlock, but I finally did. Oh, shit. But basically, there is just having less clothes on a person, you know? And then there is a situation that is so diabolical or fucked up, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, what is that? And theoretically, everyone involved is the most clothed. But whatever the hell the activity is beyond beyond cursed. Okay.
McFlufferkins said, did he send you a file to print a not good wyvern?
He did not send me any file. He sent me some horrible, horrible shit to be like, Grin, are you willing? I think the implication was, are you going to ride the lightning to this extent? And I think that it might be my line where I'm like, this is... I think the furry thing might be easier to draw than what I might show you guys here. Because it's just a situation that makes it like, golly. Golly gee willikers. I gotta make sure whenever I do that damn hit, I do my heavy attack, so I do a AoE thing. I hear like a horror theme.
Also, it's just a rumor, but Tifa from FF7 might be featured in the next Street Fighter 6 season.
Ooh, okay. I seen some weird shit on I don't know, one of the social medias I kind of like passively see, and it was something about Tifa, and I of course you go to the comments and it's everyone being a monster, basically, but you know.
Bolty _1337 said, so should we go to Hydron then? Hash.
What's what? What's that mean? Did I level up enough?
Our experiment moves to a new zone.
I did not. Oh, also, is that what fluff meant? It is, I think. Yes. Yes. Okay, so fluff was saying, so I don't need, in order to check my weapons progression, I just need to, I said scan a thing, but that's what he meant, this thing. It tells you, Papa Caliban's level 6, so I don't have to sit there and go to a mission progression. Gotcha. I didn't know that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Gnawing Fetus said, up to you. I prefer Hydron for LVLing frames myself. I accidentally get there, so up to you.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the right...
said Italian Senator. And Jacko Poe's model, Tifa Lockhart.
Man, I feel like... I'm not sure. Nah, I'm not sure. I think Tifa looks good. I just think the face is not quite... Again, it's like this weird, small, tiny, thin face, long neck thing that people find, like, attractive. And I feel like... I don't know. I'm not sure if I'd say it's unattractive. It's just not... It's like a neutral thing for me. You know what I mean? The outfit is 10 out of 10. The outfit is, like, the right amount of cool and also badass. It's like a cooler Lara Croft outfit. Oh, God. But yeah. Like, I think, what's her name? The wholesome equivalent that gets shish kebabbed? I think her face is somehow more balanced and nice. Does that make sense? I don't know. Could be just a feel thing.
McFlufferkins said, honestly, I do like the classic art style of the original FF7 for Tifa especially, but I do prefer less uncanny designs.
Yeah, okay, that's a great way to put it. Yeah, because I don't know if I dislike it. It just feels off. That's the best way to put it. Yeah, when you said uncanny, that's exactly what I feel. I wasn't able to put words to how I feel. That's exactly it. There's like an uncanny valley to Tifa's face. Oh, God. So should we leave and do that thing that you guys were saying that's a faster farm? I have just no idea what that is. Man, I think about that, like, again, this is like something that I always try to hold back, like, my, like, wishful thinking until I know I can actually, like, maybe pop off and do it. But that's one of those things where, like, for me, I would, like, running through these, like, challenges in my head.
Bolty _1337 said ID say yes.
Also give me the chance to show you guys that horrifying cursed model. But like, to me, I think about this stuff where I'm like, dude, my favorite... Like, video-wise, like, yes, I would do the videos for the Let It Die stuff, and yes, I would do, like, a current
said,
anime
I find it
and a
faster.
manhwa.
Many PPL do not, but I tend to find missions that enemies come to you faster, so...
Perfect, okay, gotcha.
McFlufferkin
Yeah.
said Hydron is a more
guys
relaxed
start whatever
farm,
mission is.
since you can mostly just hang out by the defense point. It's not necessarily faster unless you optimize with Speed Nova and such.
Got it. How do you have? So do you have Speed Nova now? Real quick, while people are doing that, hopefully, well, maybe I should wait to accept whatever is being done. But anyways, I was gonna say, like, to me, yes, I would do like hopefully when I'm making statues like that or figurines. Yes, I would want to do like all the other tropey things like that, are out there. But I also like every now and again I would like to do one for me, and I think it's really cool the idea of like my favorite heroine of all time is Clara from what do you call it, from what is it called? Welcome to Demon School, Irmika. So I think it'd be awesome to like have fun with that and make like a grown-up version of Clara, who is like a badass. Like because I know I can actually do that. I can make I can take a character, make them adult or whatever, and then but they're battle hardened. Like I can do all that.
Small rework, so you just need to build for strength, range and such for Nova, and just remember whichever is her speed or slow for tap, hold of her ability. Gotcha.
Okay, that's for prep and everything. But yeah, to me, like that's really fun, and that's what I think about a lot. So like when people mention Tifa, I'm like, I wonder if you could do like your version of Tifa, and it would be cool still. And that's what I'm like, got it. Like that's why like I'm so like motivated to get this painting thing like nailed down. I'm getting closer and closer every week. But if I can get that nailed down, that I know the only limit is like what I can do in a program essentially. But before I get too caught in the weeds, hopefully this mission doesn't immediately spawn in and get me killed. Maybe I should wait. I just hope let's load into the mission first, and then just because sometimes missions are weird in that sense, where they're like you gotta like go to a portal, and I'm not just holding up my team.
Gnawing Fetus said prefer for big weapon damage buffs.
Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Okay, here's hoping I don't die. Just to be safe, I'm gonna summon that guy and these, and I'm gonna stay right here and hope that I don't die. In fact, maybe I'll go here just to be safe. Okay, real quick, let me show you guys this cursed video that Kat sent me that I think is good. There's no nudity or anything in it, but it's probably the best depiction of like this is too much that exists. Boppity boopity, this thing. Okay, let's mute it. So it's just a statue, guys. It's just an like what is it called? The guy from what's his fucking thing called? Invincible. It's just an Invincible statue, gang. Just a guy, right? He's just a deep squat. It's just a deep squat fucking pose of the guy. Conquest is his name, right? And he's just doing a deep squat. You know what's crazy? I can appreciate the fact that there's shading here. There's all this stuff. Unfortunately, oh no. And at that point, I feel like I would be like, we're not painting that. We're not painting that. We're not painting that whatsoever. Also, he goes to zoom in on Conquest's face. And yeah, I'm like, you know what?
McFlufferkin said that's just Conquest's finisher in Invisible Versus.
That might be my line. That might be like, but it's so much worse than like just Conquest being butt-ass naked, like flexing or some shit. Him clenching in cheek land, the whole head, and then it's just also Invincible looks like he's 100% dead. That's the thing where I'm like, man, this feels violently perverse, opposed to just nudity. Also, I have not summoned my things.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded.
Oh, I get to this one. Yeah, this is the classic grind one. Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm curious, what would your guy, because I'm not sure what, I feel like if Lone was here, I know his answer very vividly, but what would your guys'
that is hilariously cursed.
What would your guys' price be? So say, hypothetically, say you have the skill set to do that. What would be the money that would compel you to say, fuck it. that I'll do it, you know what I mean? And be serious. I don't want like $1. Like, all right, you're a monster, okay? But like hypothetically, what was the thing to be like? Even to just painting anything, I guess you'd have to have some value of it because it takes you probably like 3 to 4 hours to paint something, probably longer. But what would be your price to be like, yeah?
Gnawing Fetus said enough to pay for at least 3 therapy sessions. Lol.
You couldn't put enough distance between it and how you feel. I feel like at a certain point you would get numb. I feel like it would be like you'd start off being like, hey guys, I'll just draw, you know, a furry thing, just one, and then you do that 500 times, and then you're like, what about conquest? Just, you know, doing a deep squat. That's just a deep squat, and then you do that a bunch, and then at that point you just are like fully locked into feeling nothing anymore, and you are just a vessel of war. Okay, point me in the right direction, and I will serve my function. Okay. And maybe that's when you retire, or maybe that's when you make millions. Who knows?
McFlufferkin said, "Can I just say that the TTS reading Gnawing's name with an UWU voice is also a treat."
Dude, oh my god, I watched there's what we do in the shadows clip, and it's one of my favorite things that like I've never been able to do like properly, and like I'm sure I have my own trout mumbles and I say things wrong, but what do you call it? It's so funny when somebody like clearly is like trying to riff, and they like extend their words in a weird way. Like I was watching What We Do in the Shadows, and the guy's like telling how his like guy who got brainwashed he's like good time boy, but he says boy with like a U in it somehow, like some sort of like it's like super subtle where someone like strokes out just so slightly, and it just kills me every single time. Oh, I love shit like that. Is my favorite. I some people are so good about like just
tell me. When the mission status says Caliban is max.
We're level
GRINN.
20. Not quite there. We're zooming. Whap. Did anyone else reply to the how much would it take you to paint one of those? I feel like for me, if I'm trying to, let's rationalize it. Well, to paint anything takes like a decent amount of time, like especially at a high level. So it's like a like I don't know, dude. I think if you're an insane person, you could do it in like 6 hours. Granted, if you did like the same thing and you followed each step at every step of the process, I think you could do like many in 12 hours, which is weird. But
there's a quick view of mission progress. Default binding is tab, but I don't know what it would be with your unique keyboard.
Yeah, I just over 21 level for a Caliban. I should not have leveled up Caliban. That's my bad, guys. I didn't know this would put you in a slowed state. But yeah, let me see. I think for like the 6 hours, I feel like you'd have to. Like, what is minimum wage on that? Like, no, yeah. I feel like it has to be more minimum wage, or else what you're just like fighting to survive. So I feel like the baseline would have to be like.
Bolty_1337 said, "I don't mind doing this as it rewards relics. I need 2.
Oh, cool, great, great. But what do you call it? I think like 160 for just like a custom paint job is one thing, but then to take on the mental damage and also just all that, I feel like you need to push into like, I want to say like the 500 to like 600
McFlufferkin said the escape
but maybe
view just
I'm,
shows current level,
yeah,
not the bonus XP
like
result.
Wyland?
Still need to view mission progress in some manner.
Sorry, escape view just shows your current level, not the XP bonus. Oh, where do you see XP bonus? Oh, we're good. Shit, we're good. Fuck. I didn't. Okay. Well, that's my bad. I did not. Yeah. We're maxed out already. Shit. Good thing you said that. So, okay, so Fluff was saying there's a tab button where you can tab and you'll just see it immediately. Got it. We just got there. Probably. So that bonus is huge. Yeah. Alright, now we can do big boy mission. Wait. Real quick, I'm sorry, I just want to put my other mod on. So I'm not a total bitch. So we had... This was here, and then what was here again? Was it Tesla Bank? No. One sec. It was...
Raidnade said, I'm available to join now. Just finished dinner a little bit ago.
Let's go! I was Augur Reach. No, Augur Reach is there. Shit.
McFlufferkin said, most Nendoroids range from 40 minus 80 United States dollars, plus shipping and such costs. And those are posable, and have additional faceplates, accessories, etc.
Nintendo? What do you mean? For like...
Gnawing Fetus said stretch or something similar, I think.
Blind Rage, Mortar, Augur, Noro, Prime, Blind Rage, Augur Reach. Oh. It was Augur Reach. Why isn't it going there? Oh, it is. What the heck? I thought I put that there. I must have grabbed the wrong one. Alright, we're good. We're back. Good. Oh, what do you call it? For the the ones I seen, like I what do you call it? I did deep research into Gemini and seeing like what does the statues generally go for, and that was the range I got. Was like in order for it to be anywhere worth it for someone, you have to do like 150, and then past that it's like for custom stuff, and it's also differential of like how big is the thing and all that stuff. I also think it has to do with like who the person is.
Nendoroids are a series of chibi-style posable figures. I'm giving an example of quality figures, and their standard price ranges.
Yeah, I don't know if they. Maybe when I look at stuff like what is it called, paint kits or something like that. I think that's what it's called, paint kits. But like you buy like a what do you call it, like a box, and it comes with stuff. But the reason why that can be even cheaper than normal is because that is like mass produced. Like they just basically have molds of characters, and they just like mass make those molds. So yeah. But I feel like for something like Degenerate like that, you wouldn't be able to you'd have to like someone would have to customly make it, basically. Oh no! Oh, I'm so can we back out? Oh no, mind. Raid's here. Okay, good. Thank God. I thought I fucked up. Okay, Raid's here. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, sorry. I thought I fucking didn't invite Raid, so I thought I fucked up.
1337 said, honestly, I would just start off with a cheaper than usual price.
Oh no, guys, I'm not saying that like that's my price. I'm saying that like in order to do some extremely custom thing that is also degenerate, what would be your price for? I wasn't saying this would be my price. What I would start with, I would start with doing it for free, and then basically doing like a lottery thing of like whoever is willing to pay the most gets the statue that I make. And then you would have to, like, if that wasn't good enough, then you would have to basically do custom orders, and I think that's very situational, which I think you would start small and then you would build up and all that stuff, and it'd basically be demand. So like, oh, I got booked up immediately. Okay, then that's a sign that I can increase my price, because otherwise I can't like make it so that people who want priority can get priority. So I think like the pricing thing is obvious. I'm just saying, like, for you guys, if you guys had the skill set and someone asked you to make something that was outside of your comfort zone, i.e. something a bit much, what would be the price that you'd be like, all right, I'll compromise what I find comfortable because the price is so good? That's what I was asking. I wasn't saying like this is what I'm going to charge people at all. Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, especially in the world of that, I think you need to make a name for yourself in a weird way. I think like you need to have like a database of like people who are satisfied and they're happy with your work, but I think that's also how that stuff works. Like unless you're a gigantic conglomerate company that like has a shit ton of employees, and yeah, you can justify like saying no, we'll always sell this statue at this specific price. But otherwise, it has to be based on like I only have a certain amount of hours in the day to spend. So if you want me to do your special thing, then you have to then basically beat all the people that are also wanting to spend the minimum amount of money. So if you're going to spend a little bit more than that minimum, then you get the priority. So I think that makes sense, like just how you would price things. But yeah, if some of you guys were thinking that's what I was thinking, that's what I was meaning. That was my actual question. Up here. Also got some of my things. Shit! I wish it auto toggled to the range people. Also, damn!
McFlufferkin said I'd need to look back at how much the Froppy and some of the Hololive statuettes cost before I could give a range I'd consider.
Yeah, I think it's tough because, like, the range you would consider, like it's like a thing within business, but basically, like, it's kind of harder to describe, but basically you should always like function off of, it sounds horrible because like I understand people dislike the idea of like, you know, something costing, like people get annoyed and they're like, I can't believe that thing costs, like that statue sold $1,000 for $1,000, it's crazy, or like that painting sold for 2 million, what the fuck? How does that even happen? And it usually happens because of demand. Like there's a sufficient amount of demand that makes someone be like, all right, fine, I'll buy this thing. And the reason why I think that makes sense is it kind of like if you do not perform adequately, like basically if you do not perform consistently, people do not want your stuff, then yeah, you're basically working just for reps or working for whatever someone will pay you. But if you do a good enough job where people are hella satisfied and you basically unlock that thing, to me that's like a nice way of understanding like the because again there's always this argument of like people who sometimes inflate, like they'll basically make it so that people buying toilet paper in COVID is a great example of like this kind of like uglier side of like wealth creation, which is like Jesus, you're like basically forcing the market to react in a certain way, and it just seems a little bit like messy. But I feel like that when you're like, no, I'm so good that so many people actually like want me for whatever reason to do it specifically. Therefore, I only have so many hours in the day, so I will work for the price that person, the highest bidders, were willing to pay me for. So like I think that makes sense. And again, if you shit the bed and you just start like your quality goes to crap and like whatever stuff happens, you don't perform, then your like value drops exponentially. So like I think that it's just a nice way to go about it. Instead of being, because I feel like a lot of people get themselves trapped into that situation where they're like, I worked this hard and my product is just as good as that guy's product, and therefore I should be able to sell the same thing for him. But it's like, dude, you have no name for yourself. You have no proof. You have no idea what he's doing to make his stuff valued way more. Like it's so easy to be like, but we're doing the same thing, so I should get the same result, when you don't have any idea how much bullshit that guy's doing in the background, you know? So I feel like that's a good way to approach pricing the same way. Is like start at the bottom and then kind of adjust as you go up, but also be ready to go up.
Said. My point is that those aforementioned statuettes are both large and very high quality, so it gives me a good comparison point for something equivalent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's tough because I did some deep research on what would like basically it's just the stuff we do with AI, and it's probably somewhat flawed. So I think it's, again, that's why it's also nice, because I think you'll get competing results of like what people will actually buy something for. I think something with that is very like fluid, you know, in a weird way. Or like Nandroids, and I know there's like other things. And I just don't. Again, we'll have to see. That's kind of what I come back down to my head. And I'm like, I'm curious, what are the levers you could pull that would increase someone's perception of what that thing costs, basically. Yeah. So like, I think the idea of like some person who's in the middle of like Scandinavia who doesn't like to advertise himself in any way, versus someone who is like always in the comments, you know, talking about how they're, they have this service and you can get to it, things like that. To me, like, I wonder, like, that person, I think, on average, would be able to charge more because he's basically, like, reaching out to way more people. In the same sense, I also wonder, like, what would happen if you showed the whole process of you developing, like an insane Tifa statue, when, like, this, when Tifa, like, what's it called? Final Fantasy Remake Insert Whatever comes out. And you make a whole video of like showing you the whole process, and it's very involved, and there's so many steps to painting it, and then like it kind of creates this idea of like a journey, and then people are like, holy shit, okay, like I don't have the money to pay for that, but I get why someone's charging insert how much ever, whatever they want to charge for it. I wonder if that's a lever you could pull as well. I think all those things make sense. And again, if you see like how I would assume like an Android or something like that is made, you're like, oh, that makes sense. People have like presses that they press into it, and again, some people might be like, yeah, but I don't care that you made it. Like, I just want the end result. And you're like, okay, great. Then absolutely, that's not the audience I think you're probably going to be going for if you're going to be going for some sort of custom model type thing. But yeah. But the world of custom stuff is very weird. Like, I follow this person who like literally just airbrushes and paints sneakers. Like, they buy white sneakers and they just paint them and they add anime themes and they're making bank. So like, I think it's all just trying shit, I think. Which is why I think I like the 3D printed stuff and then the painting that 3D printed stuff, because theoretically you could paint everything. Like, you could try a bunch of shit. You could try Oni masks. You could try figurines. You could try, weird tools or gadgets or little sockets. Like, basically, there's like an endless amount of stuff that you could try and like create an interesting visual to it that makes people kind of think, oh, that's fun, And then the price would be decided based on whomever is willing to pay said price. That's why I like the lottery thing quite a lot. Not lottery. I keep saying lottery. Sorry, the auction. So that way people are like, whoever wants this the most can get it. If nobody wants it, then I'm charging it for then it's the lowest possible amount possible, you know?
Bolty_1337 said leave after
Leave
this
after this
one.
one? Okay. So here's where we're at. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, we leveled up everything. Shit. Should have put something else. I'm just having fun with my weapons finally being like able to nuke shit. Again, who would have thought leveling up your weapons makes it better? It's crazy. It makes no sense. I wish my summons just summoned as soon as they like went on cooldown. I hate that I sometimes forget and they're just like not there. Again, duration will help.
Flufferkin said, to be fair, I'm not the right kind of furry to be asking about spending habits and upper limits. I know of both artists that have very high rates and those that have thousands of spending budget.
Well, so that's the thing that's kind of interesting to me. Oh God, don't go there. One of the things I'm really interested in, it's called like a money model, but basically it's a lot of things, but like it's the idea of like how could you make it so that you could like make it so that everyone theoretically could win. So like I like the idea of yeah, it's great to be able to like to make something for like a high ticket client that like you're like, dude, I just made like I just got my whole paycheck in one thing. Isn't that crazy? That doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, you're like, holy shit, it's amazing. So I think that's awesome. I think it's like a cool thing. But I will also say that I also think it's not that hard to make it so that the person who maybe doesn't have as much money can also get like a win, can get like a thing if they're like, especially if they're like a fan of you and they like your stuff. That's why I like the idea of like randomly giving out like a free statue to someone who's just a viewer. Like I think that's still, yeah, that's a cool, fun thing. Also, do I have any other things I need to quickly level up still? Melee weapons, I haven't finished leveling up you. I don't know if I have. Yeah, the bolter still is not leveled up fully. And the pistol, I don't think I have it.
Gnawing Fetus said, yeah, leveling up her mods is a big increase in all aspects. More damage, more survivability, more everything.
Ooh! Hell yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Also, Phantasm, I'm so sorry. Phantasm popped in and said, I'm sorry because I didn't see you sooner. Phantasm says, this is like how Funko Pops are overpriced for how they look. I'ma be real detailed figures are around the same price.
Bolty_1337 said, finished up my Fullman 3.
So are you saying like that Funko Pops are overpriced when you can get the equivalent of a high-end figure?
That said, thanks to the average prices of collector's editions and such,
yes,
I'd probably put the upper limit of 120 to 150 for a quality statue.
Yeah, but I also think that's interesting because it's tough because like I think it makes sense why they can charge 150 because they mass produce them all in like a mold. And then they like have various things where people just paint the same thing. Like that's kind of the interesting thing. Even like as a painter.
Gnawing Fetus said, "I am gonna have
that's
to
totally
bounce
fine.
after this run." Skeptical.
I appreciate you
face.
being here for as long as you were, Gnawing. Also, like telling me where to go and what mod thing to put in there. I always appreciate someone like giving me some like, you're in the right place. Like do that. Because when it comes to this game, I just don't want to like spend high-end resources like Forma when I don't know if I'm putting it in the right place. But ever since Fluff said that basically like you can move them around once you put them in there, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, Phantasm says, yeah, Funko Pops ain't worth it. Oh no, absolutely no. Yeah, I agree that Funko Pops aren't worth it. But I think of like for me, for instance, I always like to think of something as like, okay, but what would be worth it in my mind? Like what, like again, when I think of like I remember hearing a bunch where people were like, check out my anime statue, and it's just like a big titty anime girl from like Fate's Day Night within a bikini, and you're like, got it, it's awesome. But then you're like, that's $300. I don't know, man. I feel like that's a little much for me. Like that's quite expensive. But then if I try to think of like, okay, well, what would be worth it for me? And then I think about like, okay, no, and then I remember seeing in at some point.
Gnawing Fetus said, Forma is cheap. Potatoes are more expensive.
Yeah.
Fashion is the most expensive.
Of course. Sorry. Then I remember so I always had this kind of like slight prejudice about like people who bought the statues. So I was just like, this seems just like not a good deal, or like I don't get it. And then I seen the Tifa Buster Sword statue, which I'll always bring up at being like, not only is that awesome, I get it. I get it, man. I get that one is like not only beloved, but like because I think it like hits like this is a cool character. I don't even like the character that much. I'm not like a big Final Fantasy person. I think that's like when you know you've really done it is when you found something that is so generally cool that you're like, and also kind of spicy. It's like the right amount of spicy that's not like entirely degenerate. It's something. It's like just the right amount of spicy that if anyone like a pseudo cultured person would see it and be like, nice. But it's not so like violently degenerate that it like if your family's seen it they would hate you forever. Some bullshit. I don't know. So stuff like that to me I think is interesting. And on the flip side of like not degenerate in nature statues, like I think of like something that I think if you sync up with what somebody like deeply cares about, like for instance, Cat. I think Cat's like probably the best example of this. Where like Cat has, I know how much Cat adores Warhammer, and I know how much he adores a specific like faction. It's like the War God, the Sauron 2.0 armored clad guy. And I have an idea in my head of him that I think would be cool enough to where people who like that character would be like, dude, fuck, I get it. I don't have the money to buy it. I don't have the money to do it, but I get it. And I think that's the goal, because all you need to have is someone who gets it and then also has disposable income. And I think that's the true unlock. But I could be wrong. But I agree with you in the sense that I don't understand the Funko Pop thing as much either. I think that's quite strange. Doesn't make sense to me, but hey, to each their own. Ooh. Shit. Damn it. Oh. Oh, a little bit of lag. Oh. Get in there. Hello, I have the money. Yeah, well, yeah. Because I feel like I need to get to the point where, like, this all sounds good in theory, but until you do the Tifa thing, until you're like, here's an idea, is this cool enough to where you're like, dude, again, the goal is never to be take my money. The goal is to be like, I get it. Like, I personally don't have the money to spend into something like that, but I totally get why somebody would. And I think, like, that's the thing that, like, there is definitely like a meta game with art, like even just art, like art pieces, where like it's like I said, where basically like you have an auction, and if one person wants it and you're just starting up and nobody wants it, great, or like then awful, and you don't gonna make any money. But if a lot of people want that one piece, then that massively inflates. Like there's like a bidding war happening, then that can massively like affect the actual pricing. So then on average your things sell for this much. So that becomes the status price, like the baseline price usually, and usually people. Will not, like, people who buy your art will basically want whatever price you have to be the minimum of what they bought yours for. So that basically, like, their thing always gains value. It's a whole metagame.
I guess one thing is to know your worth, and to make sure you're not doing this at a loss. At least break even for however much it costs to make the statue happen.
Yeah, for sure. Just like, as far as getting reps, like just enough time to like kind of get your neck in the water. But I think a lot of stuff is like just putting yourself out there constantly. Like I think it's a weird thing that people don't I don't give enough credit, but like even just the goal to like sell to something. This is also something that Kat I think has experience with, where like he's worked in a sales position where he's had to like phone people and like gotten them to like make a sale and things like that. Where like just the idea that like you'd be shocked at just if you keep asking, if you ask 1,000 people an unrealistic request, there's a number where eventually somebody just out of pure chance will say yes, which is insane to think about. So I think a lot of it's just putting yourself out there and like consistently trying to get yourself like that. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna loop around in some capacity. Oh, I forgot. It was something about like how like art in general is played in this weird game of like, you know, never dropping your price, so that basically like the baseline of your price is always the same. Anyways. But to me, I think the goal would be to basically make something where most people like don't look at the piece of art you made and it's just a bunch of dots or it's just a fucking banana type taped to something, and instead everyone goes, yeah, if I had some like fuck you money and I didn't like money wasn't an option, I'd want that too. Like, I think that's the goal. That's the goal. I feel like there's a lot of shit like that in life that I don't have. Like I think expensive houses, I feel nothing towards. As far as like, what about a ceiling that was like 7 feet tall, or like not 7 feet tall? That's a retarded ceiling. Like what do you call it? 200 feet tall or some bullshit. And you're like, no, I don't want that. What the fuck? It makes no sense. There's a lot of stuff in life where like I don't personally get it. Like it's just wealthy bullshit for the sake of wealthy bullshit. But there's a few things where I'm like, you're telling me your PC costs $4,000. No, sorry, $14,000. And you can play anything ever.
Said, again, if I could cross-reference the figures I do have or are on the way, I'd give a better estimate.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm actually like looking for an estimate exactly. I think it's something that I gotta again. I think in hindsight, Bolte said something I think is quite pertinent, which is like, I think you should just sell at the lowest and then like increase it over time and then go buy something. Because like, even if there is like a minimum or a high upper end or something like that, like also Fluff said, which Fluff made a good point too, which is like, you probably should don't do the absolute nothing, just do break even, and then hopefully people like it enough to where they want more, essentially, and then eventually you have to make that like judgment. So yeah, I think that's probably the better thing, is to kind of like put yourself out there and then understand what people are willing to pay for. Yeah. Also, am I using the wrong? No, this is the pistol. Oh, it's just not shooting that much. Also, this is a pistol that I think will. Yeah, this worked out really well. The fact that we leveled up this pistol and not the other one, because I think this also works with the glaive. It's not a dual wieldy boy. So our glaive will be able to enhance it. I think that's something with the glaive where like they boost up your sidearm. And with this one being such a powerhouse. Also, the glaive is very good at single target, I think. Actually, no, it's not. No, the way we're building our glaive eventually is going to be like an AoE nuke. So I guess this is single target. Yeah, that makes sense. So this is single target. This is the shotgun. If we just get close, it's single target. Like a lot of damage. So we'll have our AoE and single target checked off the list. It's perfect. Stop. Okay, fucked up. Jesus Christ. Phantasm says, I like, just like the cosplay, decal in Let It Die lost. So valuable. What is the cosplay decal, man? I don't even know, but let me guess. You enjoy some of our Let It Die stuff? Phantasm, I ask this to everybody who I get a slight hint that is a Let It Die OG.
_1337 said, are you fully LV lit?
I think so. I think I only had like a few things. I'm just here for whatever you guys want. Yeah, but I'm max level. We can leave whatever you guys want. If y'all aren't, then we'll just chill. But I was going to say, Phantasm, I asked it to everybody, but hypothetically, if I were to upload a video on this channel that was basically us painting a dope as hell Let It Die statue, and then I was basically like, hey, I'll give this to you guys for free. Basically, I'll send it to you. Would you like that? Or would you kind of be like, nah, I don't really care. I wouldn't want to give you my email because of various disclosure things, and that's totally fair too. Let's see.
Gnawing Fetus said, okay, I gotta give you the Helmuth Charger DNA real quick, Grin.
Okay, what is that? What is the hell? Oh, Helmuth as in like the thing? The thing that's like a mutant monster man? So yeah, we're probably gonna start to wind down. We made hella progress, man. I actually started dealing damage and shit. Ooh. I think we need to go to the dojo. We'll go to your dojo. Purina is really fun with the multi-shot build. Is it Purina or Purina? Is it the gunshot lady? There's like the Western lady who I know people love. I play a lot with her. Also, Phantasm says, yeah, I watched your old Horseman videos, man. Those are I think the Forceman is to me the one that like hurts me the most. The Forceman shit is the thing that makes me filled with like a boundless amount of rage. Very intense way to put it, but yeah, I think it's just at that point they started culling all of like the golden shrooms and all the like, ways you could do that.
Said Piranha is the sidearm, one of the primes you have, I believe.
Oh, I see. It's the cool gold shotgun pistol. Yeah, it's great. It's the best. Yeah. I don't have as many multi-shot mods, but hopefully we'll eventually start farming for mods. I can experience what that hell is like. I assume it's like this mission, just bang this assassination mission over and over again, and I'm like, I hate this. I just don't like assassination missions. I found them very horrible, but yes. No, assassination is fine. Sorry, it's the hack bullshit. I think it's assassination. I think it's hack. No, spy. Spy is what it's called. Jesus. It's called the spy missions. Fluff says, is the sidearm one? Doggo. Oh, it's Doggo DNA. Oh. Oh my god, there's so many different doggos. Helmuth charge female. Visca Cavit. Oh, a cat? Is that a cat? Improve. Oh, sorry.
McFlufferkin said, I vote to do small main and side quests next weekend so you have access to even more cool stuff.
Yes, that'd be a good idea.
Gnawing Fetus said, there you go. DNA for 1 doggo and 2 cats.
Can you tell me how to do this before you leave?
Catman 11,234 said, give painting video.
Give painting video. Painting video, I know I need to do it. Part of me is just like, I want to become okay before I put myself out there, which I realize I'll never be. And I also think it's just it's a more endearing thing to like show people, hey, I sucked ass and then I became better. Instead of like, I'm good and then I'm getting slightly better maybe. So it probably should just make the video and just, bite it and be done with it. Oh shit, what? Okay, Raid? What's happening, Raid? Oh, right, Raid said he had some things. I don't know what they are, but the things. Something, a special name for a mod or something. The one thing that also, what did Phantasm says, I was so fun, though, especially when you get your Tengeku gear leveled up. I used Katana. Yeah, I feel like maybe that was it. I just kind of was like so fatigued by Tang. Oh, sorry. Forgot to equip something. I was just so fatigued by the time.
Said, people want to see the growth process. Remember how PewDiePie learned how to draw in a manga style?
That's true. I also feel like... Also, what are these? Galvanize? What are these? Did that go through? I don't know if that goes through. Where are Galvanize for, Raid? I have no idea what those mods are for. Yeah, the growth process is interesting. I think it's also... Yeah. Like, the growth process makes sense of a story, but as far as, like, I trust this guy to give me a result that I will pay for... Maybe not the most. You want a person who's like, I've been doing this for 4 years and never fucking miss. It's probably someone who you're like, yes, make me a thing, please. All right, so
McFlufferkin said, and after already seeing your progress thus far, especially the mask, I'm certain people will love to see a start to finish of a figure.
Fine, but I need to finish my mace, and I need to finish loans.
Gnawing Fetus said on the middle floor, where Arsenal is, on the left-hand side, just before the hallway to the Helmuth. Galvanized mods are bigger, better versions of mods you should already have. LOL.
Oh.
Raidnade said, I'll BRB gonna use the restroom.
All right, I won't end until you're here. So, Nog said, on the middle floor, is it this one? Where your arsenal is, okay. On the left, is this? Is it this thing? Genetic tool. And then that. I do have 2 eggs. I don't have an incubator. Fuck. Shit. Okay, it is. Okay. So what do I do to get the thing going? I have this boyo, who's very cute. The first dog man I ever made. He has beautiful nails, apparently. So is it this? Because I think like what you gave me were these things. Oh my god. Awesome. Why would you want a tiny one? Oh, that's big. Oh, I have more. Are these mine? Oh. And so when did I have you? Tet, and Bigby. Bigby is tiny boy compared to Tet. Who the fuck is Tet? Are those the things you gave me? Tet and Tet are different Helmuth of people? So this is my guy, this is your guy? Is that what it is? Actually, fuck it. Just bring my phone to the... Now I'm thinking about Raid pooping. Horrible thought, anyways. So that's him. I don't know if I have the first power core you can acquire by completing the mercenary injector.
McFlufferkin said Helmuth Chargers are what you get from Nidus, or the cysts specifically. It's a special infested dog.
Oh.
Gnawing Fetus said Corobrow breeding, begin incubation, and select combined incubation and my doggo, I think KTS named Duncan.
Okay, so I go to This one? This breeding? I don't have the, this. Browse. Okay, so these are the things that I have. Imprint of Duncan. Imprint of... Oh my god, ew. It's like a bat cat. Actually, it kind of looks cool. It grows on you. Okay, so these are the same. Are you trying to give me a cat? But what if I like a doggo? Is the cat OP? Is the cat... Maybe the cat's the only thing that has this, like, multiple of it. So I do want multiple creatures, I guess. If it has to be a cat, it has to be a cat. Can I...
Gnawing Fetus said, imprint of Duncan is my doggo.
Imprint of Duncan.
said Vasca Cavets are vampire bat cats.
No, but I love you. I was trying to get to the incubator, please. All right. Buddy! Fuck off! It's too much! Why? There. So wait, what was it? You said Duncan? Is that the one? Cats OP because cats. I'm a dog guy, guys. I hate to break that. I think cats are cool. I prefer dogs like a lot. So I think I need is this, which is a incubator power core. Do I type in power core or is it something else? Power core. I do. Shut! God damn you, Archon! Argon. Well, gang. Oh, also, I didn't realize how broke I was. Jesus Christ, leveling up mods is hell. Anyways, let me equip my stuff now that we've leveled up our weapons and we're finally can have fun and play with weapons that are powerful and fun.
Fetus said, I think you have to build the power core.
Yes.
McFluffirkin said then there's the Deimos companions. The cats are dogs, the foxes are cats.
The fox sounds cool. I'd see foxes and dogs kind of the same for me. I feel like they're the same love, even though foxes I feel like are a little bit more. I don't know. I feel like they'd eat your face a little bit if you're dead. Only if you're dead. Cats for sure would eat your face if you were dead. Dogs, I feel like would wait for you to get like more decrepit, then eat you. They'd give you like a more time than any of the other animals. Okay. But gang, next week we might run this shit again. All right, I enjoy this too much. Also, we're making progress, which is a great feeling of being like, we are perfect. Yes. Also, shit, I didn't finish my coffee. Well, too late to drink it now. It's too late. But I will try to get the incubator thing going, and I think I'll just wait till next time to like bake our dog, and I might even look up how to get the mods required to make multiple of them. Unless that's not how it works, but I think that's how it works. I think it's a mod that's like, you have 2 of these, and you level up even more, and it's like, you have 3 of these. Holy shit. But also, Raid, before I leave, Raid did give us something. I just want to make sure I put them on us if it makes this better in any way. Was it a... I don't know what it was. It was like I think it was a mod. He said there was some sort of thing, like a name for it. I don't know.
Gnawing Fetus said if you see a galvanized that you have a base in, swap it out.
What is is it this? Is this one of the stances? No. Galvanized. If you see galvanized, what is galvanized?
McFlufferkin said galvanized mods are mostly for weapons.
Weapons, okay. And there's not like a sign for galvanized? My critical one I couldn't use. Maybe I never accepted it. Maybe that was what happened. Could have been the case. I might not have accepted the galvanized mod. I thought something was weird when I was hitting go. I didn't think it allowed me to say yes. It may not have went through. Who knows? But alas, ladies and gents, this was a fantastic stream. I appreciate everyone for playing with me and helping me out so much. Once again, I would not be anywhere if I wasn't standing on the shoulders of giants.
Gnawing Fetus said galvanized is a type of mod. The sign for them depends on the mod. I'll always want the galvanized multi-shot ones if you have them.
Mod shop, yeah, the mod shop.
McFlufferkin said, check your mods in general and then type Galv into the search.
Galv? Just really quickly. Oh, weapons. Damn. What appearance?
Raidnate said, great stream, Grin.
Thanks, Raid! Nothing for that. Yeah, I think it didn't go through, which is fine. Unless it's just something else. Galv. No, it must not went through. Anywho, we'll figure it out next week. And maybe it was just not meant to be. Who knows? But, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you so much. I will try, I don't know, I'm going to try to prioritize painting because you guys seem to want that painting video, which I would like to do. So I'll try to do that too this week. But alas, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe Lone will be streaming Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So if you got time, I'm sure he would appreciate you popping in. As well as Fluff just became a member, or not member, an affiliate on Twitch. So I'm sure he'd appreciate you popping in on Twitch. But I do believe his next hurdle is focusing on YouTube and getting that up to the right allotment of subscribers. So if you're not subscribed already on Fluff's channel, I'm sure he would appreciate it. All that stuff we are going to forward to Fluff, because I do believe we forwarded to Lone yesterday. Boppity boopity. Copy this, go over here, go this one. But yes, I think next week we will also play a lot of Warframe. I tried to do like something, maybe I considered doing like some Withering Waves, and I do want to keep playing that game. Like it's all the games I'm currently playing, it's someone I wouldn't mind keeping up with. But I'm also kind of in this weird, like, I don't know, part of me wants to, part of me doesn't. Also, it just feels good to be playing Warframe right now, which is crazy. I never thought I would be sucked back in, but here we are. But alas, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, day, or morning, and I hope I can see you on Thursday. And yes, hopefully I'll have a little bit more painting updates for you in the future. Also, Fluffy's playing the dog thing. Oh my god, it's hard ass across this thing. That's so cool. Looks very cool. God, it looks so cool. It's like a little werewolf. Anyways, Raid is...
Gnawing Fetus said could do War during the hangout, and peace.
We could. I just feel like, I feel like I kind of don't want to. It's weird. Like, I know I should, but I'm kind of having fun with Warframe or just talking to you guys. It's also, when I get to, like, Thursday, I'm so mentally depleted. So in order to, like, I'm kind of just, like, hoping that somebody drags me along, and I just kind of, like, go with the flow because I'm so mentally depleted. But anyways, enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope I can see you on Thursday.